Yo. Oh my. I don't know if I should join that. Yeah, it's got a bunch of Neverwinter players in it. I don't know about that one. It should be them talking a bunch of nonsense. Right. So, here's where we're at. So basically, what I've done is we ran 3 hours with the temerity pants, approximately. And so what my plan is now is the pants I was using, right? We're just going to run the rest of the tonight with them and just compare which is better for right now. Okay. And also we got a max Edge Masters for this. So yeah, that was quite nice. Yeah, so that's basically where we're at, essentially. So let's start with our patented PvP gear run. So yeah. And the reason why I switched back mostly is because I was sort of in a situation where I thought, okay, I'm deviating from the build quite a bit. If I'm going to do that, let me go back, double check, because the problem is that I don't have any type of tool assisted program that's registering and logging inputs. I'm basically just doing it by eye, which means that it's very, very easy for me to just clearly make a mistake of what I believe would be stronger when in reality it's not. So one of the best things I think I can do is, since I've still got the gear and we haven't kind of morphed our build too severely, let's go back, test this for a few hours, see how we do with some nightmare dungeons, everything we did earlier, basically every different type of content that we're doing. We want to test that stuff because basically I don't want to deviate from the build presuming that it's going to be better and then it ends up being pretty shit actually. And since, like I say, I'm using no tool assisted programs to actually record any numbers, it's fairly easy for anyone to make that mistake without using proper tool assisted programs. So, and since I'm a casual player, I'm absolutely not going to do that. I'm simply playing the game for fun, but I don't want to unintentionally nerf myself because of my own negligence, with the simple fact that I don't understand the class well enough and the way that it stacks and everything. So we're sticking with this for now, for tonight, and then we'll see what sort of where we get to. And if we feel like we're still doing okay and there's not too many like issues, let's say, then we'll stick with this. That's basically the idea, because obviously they're running the temerity pants, which is fine, but the reason why I've switched back actually is because unlike the other guys who are running the temerity pants and stuff, one, my temerity pants roll is very poor, it's only 40%, but on top of that I'm also running I'm running 2 different pieces of gear that has max health, well, max life, which they don't have. They don't have either of those pieces, so for them they basically have no survivability outside of whatever their base life is, really, because they have no gear enhancing that. And so that's what I'm basically looking at is, you know, whether because I have the max life, does it produce kind of a better outcome for me rather than relying on the temerity pants. The temerity pants are really good, but the issue is that I just, without sacrificing my sword, I basically can't get any life back, and the sword is the best way to do that. What's it called? The scythe is the best way to do that. But the problem is with the scythe is that the scythe I have currently is very poor. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a look to see if I can find a better scythe. If I can find a scythe that has good rolls, like really good rolls, we're talking like probably somewhere along the lines of things like double crit plus vulnerable, something really, really good, right? Besides the top skill, which is literally just going to be life on kill, right? And then I can look into running the temerity pants even at 40%. But right now, yeah, one of the issues that I'm kind of running into is I'm having to run, I would have to run Iron Maiden, and I feel like my damage is reduced when I do that, and I don't get the 20% damage reduction. I also don't get the slow as well, and I feel like that can be really useful. So that's why I've sort of just gone back, so I can sort of sit there and go, okay, which one really is better then? Do you know what I mean? Before I decide to make the switch over. Because obviously, if you're going to switch over to... what's it called? If you're going to switch over to the Temerity Pant and run Iron Maiden, then most of the time you're going to have a barrier, which means you're better off running the barrier skill rather than Edge Masters, because Edge Masters... Well, Edge Masters works in accordance with the amount of primary resource percentage you have, but the reason why the barrier one is better is because one, it scales higher, it goes up to like 20 or 6. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, it scales higher, plus it's that oh yeah, we've got more here. It scales higher, plus it's always it's a flat percentage that never runs out. As long as you have a barrier, it never fluctuates. So it actually adds quite a bit. Oh, I'm lagging. I think anyway. Or there's just kind of some weird thing. Right. So many guys with suppression fields, man. Right, let's see here. Any more chests? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I've been very busy most this week. I was busy early last week as well. So I haven't really done too much with Twitter. That's all. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think we pretty much cleared out most of the elites. We actually didn't really see many malignants this time, which is rare. That's not normal. Yeah, normally we see quite a few. Oh, let's fucking just kill him. It's easier. Alright, I don't see... Well, I was just about to say I don't see any more. Got a few more guys down here. Get these guys in. Look at that. Well, I'd say we've killed most of them and we have full inventory, so... I'll head up here and I'll start extracting these shards, and then I think we could probably pop them, to be honest. If we can extract them successfully. More. Oh wow, they might kill me. So I was just taking a drink. Those guys hit pretty damn hard. I'd have to come back for these, I think. I can't really do anything with them, so yeah. Oh, I could drop the sacred stuff, because that's kind of pointless. It's sacred, and then grab the ancestral seeds. Excuse me. I fucking hate this part of things, man. Go away. I'll leave the sacred stuff. Never mind, I'm not getting out, I don't think. Oh, so close, man. There's always one fucking annoying mob. Go away. Oh, the thingy's back up. Oh my god, will you fuck off, flies? Holy shit. That shit's crazy, man. He was saying it while I was slain by a wrathful phantom. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. Right, let's see what we got here. We want to sell everything this time around because I'm broke, so I might honestly just leave that abomination because I really don't need him for much. So and he very rarely drops gear. So active, there is no damage to close, physical, and vulnerable. But it's damage to close. That's the problem, man. That would have been actually pretty crazy, but the issue I've got is that... Well, is there any that I can... No, because this has max essence. Crit strike, there's really no way to replace either of these rings with a ring like that. Because if that was like crit damage and then vulnerable and then physical, sure. But I can't do it with that. 212, 806, what we got? Life on kill. Literally what did I just say? Look at the state of that scythe, by the way. Look at it's an 806 scythe. It's got crit strike damage with bone skills. It's got vulnerable damage. It's got crit strike damage on its own and then overpower. So that scythe is staying because we might be able to make some work here. Hold on. Because that legit is quite a good scythe. Let me just cleanse that. Yeah, that scythe is pretty crazy, so that could actually be an upgrade in the right direction. I just don't know what to pick at this point. Can our boots be better? Like, what's our boots saying? Well, I mean, they have movement speed, essence, cost reduction. I mean, I don't feel like... I don't need a chest piece. I don't need gloves. Yeah, boots are the only option. I just simply don't need anything else right now. I don't actually need any, because I can't get the temerity pants from that, so at the least I can try one unstoppable. No. Essence cost reduction, but then it's, yeah, no. Okay, we'll have to try though. Alright then, well I was going to say let's use this, but now this kind of changes everything. This changes everything up, because now, depending on what this scythe can roll, because it's legitimately actually a pretty crazy scythe. It has actually very good stats besides the overpower damage, which I can roll off. If I can get crit damage for that, it might literally be better than this, because this has one bad stat. The damage to close is kind of questionable because you're not close most of the time, but depends. First off, I need to actually... Let me see here. I need to first off take this away. Because it got... Well, actually, wait, no, I didn't even need to do that, did I? Because it's not legendary yet. What an idiot. Right, overpower damage. Yeah. Well, we'll take the intelligence for now, but we need crit strike damage. That's lower. That's higher. Well, we don't have a lot of money left, so but we need crit strike damage if we're gonna be able to do anything with this. Doesn't seem to want to give it to us too easily. I'm gonna continue getting more money and rolling that though. But I can actually keep this in though, because it's not legendary yet. So it won't scale. I'm gonna keep trying to roll it because it legitimately is quite a good scythe. It's actually a very good scythe. We just simply need... all we would need for that is that, like, I'm probably going to get rid of this scythe immediately because... I can't run that scythe really anymore. So I'll keep that one and I'll get rid of this one. Actually, let's just keep them both for now. I have the space. I have no reason to get rid of it. That scythe is pretty crazy though, but we just can't roll crit damage, so it's probably going to get pretty expensive. But a perfect time to try this. So let's see. Resource burn, that's a no. Take this first. Alder's Cave, yep. Let's try that. Alright. Yeah, this could be interesting. And that's why you do PvP gear runs right there. Because that shit is... Yeah, that just for that one thing that could be worth it. See, that scythe is really good. It's just And I definitely feel like I could run that over this sword and then have the temerity pants on, which would increase survivability. But I've got to roll crit damage on it. If I can't roll crit damage on it, there's really nothing I can do with it. Elixir of Undying, sure. Just any elixir, really. Because I tried that and I need the, what's it called on? I really need the Decrepify. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I need Decrepify. That's, you know, that's what it is. But if I can get, what's it called? Oh yeah, because I have the power run for the barrier, don't I, whenever I kill and leap. Yeah. Okay. Ow. I fucking managed to get one hit on me, actually. Right, back down there. Dude, that looked fucking, that just looked really sick. How it just fucking come on all those numbers immediately. Poor server's getting all stressed out. It does kind of get, it does get quite a bit stressed out when has to do 4 people's numbers all calculating into that heart. It does struggle quite a bit, to be honest. I'm actually surprised that was so simple. Okay. Oh, that's why he had the damage resistance. I thought it wasn't doing a lot to him. Still killed him pretty efficiently, considering, though. You. Okay. Yep, slow the rock. I'm sick with it. Go around here to make up this full circle. There's likely some mobs down here, so. Oh, there's a few. So this is a good dungeon, so, and there's not many of those in this season, sadly. Most of them are wraiths and stuff like that, so. Or shield guys. Crossbowmen, so. All those giant, yeah, the giant crossbow guys. So, oh, more like ballistas, I suppose. Right. You. Ooh. Take the free chest. I would like a health potion though, because I most of the time when I use a health potion, I like to replace it with one. I don't like using them preemptively and then hoping I'll get... I know I'd get one to drop if I did it, but I just prefer to have one. Have them on standby. Right, we've got a few guys down there. That's fine. Let's get out of that. Yep, suck him in. He's gone. He's gone. Very nice. Oh, hello. Oh, they got him up there. Never mind. It's fine. Oh, it's the barrel. I thought there was somehow some fire dude and he's already startled himself. Yeah, it's funny. I was reading like a couple of articles about how the PoE devs been talking a bit of smack about the Diablo community because of how bad the game is in comparison to like their PoE game. So, like I said, I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest. I'm completely neutral on this one because I have not played PoE. So, I can't really have an opinion and say that's better. I just know that it seems to be a very common opinion that this game is much worse than PoE. But I don't know. People kind of go to extreme lengths. I don't know if they're just PoE fanboys, though. You know, you always get those fanboys where they go, yeah, PoE's just the best. Nothing's better than that. So, you know, it's one of those. It could end up being... What this fucking scam shit? Holy shit, they fucking tried to assassinate me. Damn. Alright, fair enough. Oh, and I'm lagging again. Lovely. Am I lagging or is it? Well, I don't really know at this point because the server's so fucking hit and miss. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's the server. Yeah. Go down. Oh, is that it? I really thought there was going to be more there. Ooh. Fake, maybe? Yeah, I fucking knew it. I pulled that shit. Not complaining though, to be honest, because it's XP, so... Suck them in. Yeah, there you go. Stay over here. Out the fucking way. It might bug out, to be honest, because I did kill those guys as they were coming out the ground. It seems to be alright at the minute, though. Being honest. Oh, they spawned quite far back. Good. 4 out of 5 at the moment. Is that going to work? 5 out of 5 when he goes? Okay, nice. I just try and get to 5 out of 5, so if it bugs out, at least I've got 5 out of 5. I've completed the objective, so I'll still get the drops. Because we need money right now, because if we want to try and roll that scythe, we're going to be broke for quite a while, because it's at 1.3 million already. And we still don't have crit damage, so... which is weird, really, because the thing actually had started with overpower damage. So you'd think that it would definitely just be rolling damage stats, but it actually wants to roll intelligence. Which I guess is semi-acceptable, that's why I kept it. But at the same time, it's... yeah, I definitely wouldn't want that. I'd rather have crit damage if I can get it. But it's going to be very, very expensive for us, because, yeah... The good thing for us, though, is that because it's actually a yellow, it's an epic piece and not a legendary, it does not get affected by our fucking Smouldering Ashes, because the Smouldering Ashes are obviously bugged, right? So, but they don't get affected at all by that. There's no issue whatsoever there, because it only affects legendaries. I mean, obviously it's a bug and they're going to fix it, but you know, for the time that we're playing, it likely won't be fixed. I don't know. It might be. Depends when that new sorcerer patch comes out. If that new sorcerer patch comes out soon, maybe. Because we really aren't that high of a level. We're only 83, so because we're not directly just farming nightmare dungeons every single day, just doing that. Because that's what I had to do last time. I had to grind nightmare dungeons all day and fucking basically just, yeah, all the time. I was grinding nightmare dungeons. I'll tell you, that assassin attack, that is brutal, that is, man. How much that does to you. Oh, we still got some space. Well, there's some up here. I don't know if this is a dead end up here. I think we should check it out. Let's check it out, because if it's a dead end, we can just get rid of... yeah, it is. We just get rid of these guys now. There we go. And then we'll just head back. Well, there's a circle here, so we might as well. We're going to have to go around and clear these guys, because there'll be guys down here, so... real chests, at least. I mean, I don't know if I prefer them to be real, to be honest, because when they're real, they drop less stuff. It's kind of like a win-win, because you'll get... there's one mob on his own, and I have a feeling the game is going to make me kill him, so... I don't know which way's the dead end. There's a lot of mobs down here, though. More here, so. The amount of fucking suck on that, man. Those numbers, it's so nice, bro, when you see those numbers. That shit's so satisfying. I just really like how satisfying that is. Right, let's grab, obviously, Imbibber. Keep going. With that, I'm gonna go back, and then I'll come back and grab this gear, because I obviously want it. So... I would join that party, but there's a lot of people in there. Oh no, he's by himself now. Okay, now. Dude's by... okay, now that didn't last long. I'm not surprised though, 4 of them all fucking talking about their Neverwinter jargon. Can't be very fun. That will increase quite a bit. Take that. Okay. Frostburn. Well, we don't really need these, so... you sell them because they'll be worth something. What's going on? It's got crit strike chance, bone skills, and resource. Fuck it, it's got so much stuff on it.
Anything else?
2 minus 285. This one's nowhere. Yeah, this one doesn't even remotely come close to the other one. Max minion life. It's got dex damage reduction. That's no good. Oh, I didn't even press that, but okay. Vulnerable. Damn it, no. What you got? Maximum essence, maximum life, physical damage, and yeah, see, I can't really do anything with that. Okay. I'm just glad this guy somehow has infinite gold. Alright, that should be it. Oldest cave is always nice. See, that one I don't mind at all. That and the Sarat's Lair are great, but then it's just when it comes down to the others where they're just full of haunts and stuff, it's bad. Bone skill, yeah, I can't really use any of that. And then we'll keep that. We'll put that on the boots now. I don't... I mean, it's 1.3, so we ain't even going to have enough to do a couple rolls. There's no point. After one dungeon, there's no point. We might as well just go... We might as well just wait. And then just stack up a bit more. Because I've got to then... I've got to extract this yet. So, and put that on the boots if I want that, yeah. There we go. Right, let's see what we got here. 43, 44, I feel like they're quite high. Overpower and poison, that's not too bad. Do I have any good dungeons though? No. This one should be okay, I believe though. The Dead Man's Dredge one, that should be okay. Oof, just got away from them. They were waiting for me, man. I noticed my swords actually stayed on. I think it's because I never actually dashboarded off the game. I never actually completely quit the game. I just left it on the main screen. I think that's why it's kept my sword. Collect Animus. Oh, actually, Dead Man's Dredge might be quite good. Hold on. If it's this might actually be alright. Alright. And we need to remember that. If it is, well, we'll see, we'll see. Slow you down, bud, so you can't fucking chase us. Wait for the shit to blow up. It's dust. Those guys are speedy, man. Oh, that's, yeah, I'll do it. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Slow. Oh, okay. I don't know what that wall is, but yeah. Nice. That went smoother than I thought it was going to go, honestly. Okay. That guy sounded so sad. Come over here, bud. I think I can set him in from there. No, I can't. There we go. Cool. Oh, that was close. If he'd have come a little... Actually, he's against that wall though, he's dead. Nice! That was huge. What a great TP from him, bro, to help us out. Just saw him up against that wall, I was like, oh, that's a GG for you, buddy. But yeah, if we can get this scythe to work, this will make it so that we can actually do quite, because we'll still be doing very good damage, but then on top of that, we're only sacrificing that 20% crit damage. But one thing to keep in mind is that the build that I'm following sacrifices the crit malignant heart. So we're actually not really losing anything because we have a 70% buffer over what you would normally have. Because if you was to run the Decrepify heart, you would have 70 to 80% less crit damage just in general, because that's the thing with that heart. You're gaining, so you gain, well, mine's 71%, but yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, it's pretty much there, you know what I mean? It's pretty much, I call it 70 to 80%. So if we can, like I said, if we can get the four really good stats like that with vulnerable and crit damage and stuff like that, that would be really good. But it's gonna, I know it's gonna cost us a bomb to even try, because it didn't roll where it was lower. Now it's at 1.3 million, so soon it's going to be up to like 5 mil a roll if it doesn't give it to me soon. So yeah, we need to be prepared for that. I was going to say I should probably have threw that off the wall, but not like it mattered anyway. Yeah, we got, well, I think this could be an event maybe, or it's a tough. This dungeon doesn't seem too bad, honestly. So Dead Man's Dredge is pretty good. So now we know that. Yeah, now we know there's another dungeon we could probably add to the list. This one seems actually pretty damn good because it's a bunch of narrow hallways, which is exactly what you want for this type of build, because you just fire a bone spear straight down and it splits, and on its way back most of the shards are going to hit. So there's that to think about as well. They must have increased health, these guys, as I say. Come in. There we go. There's one up here. Two more to find. And they've passed away. Lovely stuff. It's fine. Well, I mean, he was already dead. I'm not surprised, but if they've all got acid and stuff, they've melted him to bone. 12 million bones left. No. Well, that was very unfortunate for them. Might as well get the kill for him. Imbibber. We want to get Imbibber to 16, and then I'm going to start pushing for the other ones up to like 21. I'll probably do the Gravekeeper one or whatever. Since that's bone skill damage, so I'll likely do that first, because it's going to take a while for us to get there. Because bear in mind, when we were near 100, we weren't doing like, I don't know, near 50s and stuff.
Can I help you? Well,
we could definitely go higher if we wanted to. There's a certain point where you don't really need to continue to go up and up and up really fast. Because you got to remember, with each level that you go up, you're only going to get... What's this? Well, it has Devious, so it doesn't matter.
Farewell.
How much have we got? We got 3 mil. That might be enough for 2 rolls. Because the issue is at this point, it's 10 levels at 1.5% a level. So yeah, so they're basically half the XP rate, and it requires 10 levels instead of like 3. So if you want that XP gain now, you're gonna have to be doing a lot higher dungeons basically. Intelligence shadow damage over time, that's no good. Alright, we got enough for one more. Just so literally the same rolls. Right, it's 1.9 million a roll now. Such a shame, because literally if you look at this, it's like crit damage of bone skills, vulnerable, crit strike damage. If that last one there, if we could just get a roll for crit strike damage, we'd be set. Because that would just be outright, we would be rolling there. But it just doesn't want to give it to us, man. Alright. I know I have another Dead Man's Dredge somewhere here. Pretty sure I saw it. Oh, but it's only a 36. Ugh. I mean, we could just clear it quick though, right? Yeah. Could. Just quickly, just blitz through it, 'cause it's only 36. But still. That's annoying, that is. That's a shame. It's a shame though, because it's like that scythe is really, really good. And all it needs is literally, it just needs that. It just needs that one thing. It just needs the crit damage. If it was to get the crit damage or something, or another vulnerable, it doesn't matter what it'd be. But yeah. That would be top notch. We have got to finish dry steppes as well, or steppers, however you pronounce it. We've got to finish that area. So, I'm dead. They're double frost. I didn't. Okay. Fucking hell. How unlucky. A 36, but there's just I saw the double frost and I was like, well, I'm dead. I just didn't even know they were double frost, and I just got fucked because I literally couldn't move. Yeah, that was unlucky, because I already kind of went like fucking balls deep straight in, and I was like, great, I'm fucking dead, bro. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing with going like quickly through a dungeon and seeing like, oh yeah, doing this and fucking just spamming through shit, is that you end up with exactly that issue. That's the door, so the rest of them will be up here now. A bunch more frost guys here. I'm staying the fuck away. I'm gonna get away from them to all get sucked in and stunned before I touch any of those fuckers, man. I saw the frost this time though. I was paying enough attention and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, they caught me off guard last time, not again. But yeah, I mean, if we can get some form of roll that's actually decent on that scythe, then we could take this off, put the scythe on, have the life on kill, and then switch back to the temerity pants, keep everything the same, and the scythe will basically keep us alive, yeah. With that, and that would be like optimally what I would like. That's why I'm willing to put so much money into it, because it's legitimately actually a good idea. It's also why I wish I didn't just rinse all my money earlier, because I had like nearly 30 mil saved up and I could have used that on that fucking scythe. But well, I would have had some left, because I wouldn't have used all the 30 mil for the chest piece and stuff, so. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll just have to do some farming, bro, and then yeah, eventually we might get there. Maybe. It really depends on the game, because the game could just start screwing us. You know, it's already at nearly 2 mil a roll, which isn't actually that much. Like a few runs, and we'll be able to do like probably a couple rolls on it. It just depends. All right, we've got our frost guys. We'll spam the living fuck out of that, so they all die. potion's still up. That's fine. What do you want? Oh. Why is it elite? I guess that's just like a trap. Well, I guess I got some gear. No complaints then. That's what I was thinking with this. At least with this one, I can at least get some gear. So maybe under-leveled, but it's still gear nonetheless.
We can't do it alone.
But yeah, what I want to do is these guys will all die anyway. I'm not even going to worry about it. They'll all be dead. You can't save them. Yeah, I fucking know you're all going to die. Yeah, we do need to finish. We'll finish that area. But I don't know, like, we'll probably do a few runs of this because we're going to get gear in there as well. Because there's a couple more dungeons that I need to do. Plus there's, what's it called? There's a couple more dungeons I need to do, and then I need to go and do side quests as well. Because I'm not going to have enough for it, unfortunately. That's definitely not a thing. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough, what's it called, to complete it, enough renown. There's not enough dungeons left for me to finish it just with dungeons alone. I'm going to have to end up doing that, and Kejistan's going to end up the same. Kejistan will actually be even more. So, and the reason why I say that is because I only have like 90 renown or some shit in there. Yeah, I'm going to be maxed out soon, so... Well, I will be in a second. I'm going to have to go back from here. I can keep going down here because you pretty much got to go down here and then just grab all of these. And then, yeah. Just fucking go straight into that, essentially. Right. Let's quickly go back and sell all this stuff and then we'll carry on. We ain't got much more left anyway, but we might get another half an inventory if we find another event. We're really lucky.
Fair trade.
That's minus 184, but what does it have on it? Basics, a crit strike damage, a bone skills, low roll. Yeah, see, look, that's strong. It's 809, but problem is it's got all shit rolls. So,
Anything else?
whereas mine, a little bit weaker, but it has almost perfect rolls on it. So there's that to think about as well.
Raise the father.
That's the thing. Okay, let's keep going. That's how I'm looking at it, really. Is that scythe has good enough roll. That scythe has a good enough roll to where I can actually take my sword off and I might even do more damage right now because the sword I have is not as good as that. That's the thing. But that scythe we just got, that 809, that was crazy. Considering, yeah. I was gonna say I saw the damage and I was like, Jesus, man, that's fucking insane. Like, I saw all that damage, I was like, fucking, like 809, I was like minus 124 when this is fucking tier 5. Like, that's actually ridiculous. I don't know where the other one is. There's likely one guy down here, though. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there is. I figured.
Bless you.
Well, I don't feel like I'm struggling right now, but obviously, like I say, if we can get that scythe up and running, then we can get a little bit of the best of both worlds sort of thing, because we can have the life on kill from the scythe, plus the temerity pants, which will help. The main issue I'm having is that I don't want to take off everything else just to run the temerity pants, especially when it's not even a good roll of temerity pants. It's literally 40%. Now, it's still going to be good if I can make it work without really sacrificing much. That would be nice. Optimal, I would even say. But, yeah, that's a problem. That's one of the issues we run into. We're having to sacrifice too much because we're having to run Iron Maiden instead of Decrepify.
I cannot do that.
And it's still kind of meh.
Good deal. Father bless.
I mean, does she have anything good? No.
I'll take it.
Okay. What's he doing? He's probably catching up. Oh, he's not on at the minute. You go off or something? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Hoarfrost Demise. Well, that one I'm pretty sure isn't that bad. Well, it's not bad, not that bad, but it has quite a lot of mobs, so I need to activate another potion as well. Well, I still have quite a few potions, but I'll end up running out eventually if it doesn't drop any. That's free XP. Give me that shit, bro. Alright, I kind of dashed into the next one. That's kind of on me. Oh, this orientation's flipped. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we can get more Sarat's lairs and stuff, that would be pretty crazy, but we are probably not going to get that. It's quite hard to get Sarat's lair, so not an easy one that to get at all. Oh wow, hello guys. What? You bugged out? He has like some weird barrier protecting him. That's odd. I'm really surprised that wasn't fake. I don't trust these fucking chests, man. Another construct already. Let's back off here then. Right, now we can go in. Start murdering shit. Take a potion in. We don't need to be we don't need to do anything crazy by going low health. We got more than enough potions. I feel like it's just some bug shit again. I don't know what that is. I guess it's just some weird like collision bug. Not sure. I haven't seen that before though, so I don't know if this is like a one-off occurrence. I haven't come across that before running this dungeon, so. Right, let's just stay over here for a sec. These guys are kind of messing me up, man. Right, let's get out of there. Yeah. See, the thing is any dungeons like this, like Hoarfrost Demise, okay, so now the Dredge one, Hoarfrost, stuff like that, those are the ones we want. They're basic because they're all like narrow hallways and stuff, where I can just fucking fire these spears down and it's gonna murder everything. These are the ones you want. The ones you don't want are like the ones with wraiths and stuff. Now, I wouldn't say this dungeon's good by any means, but what I would say is that any that are, yeah, like this, where they're like narrow hallways and stuff, most of the mobs, before they can even react to get to us, they're gonna die. Because when I'm just spamming Bone Spear, and you'll notice I'm using them, I'm not using Bone Spear as how I would say sparingly as I was before, because I realize I'm just not using Bone Spear enough. I don't struggle with Essence, so I don't understand why I'm kind of like minimizing to maximize almost. Like I'm taking away damage by not just spamming the fuck out of it. I mean, I'm not spamming it to the point of where I'm just fucking wasting all my Essence, but I'm just throwing multiple of them because I can and I don't struggle with the Essence. I think that makes more sense. And it's going to stop us from dying more often. Because sometimes one bone spear isn't enough. Sometimes the angle's wrong, it doesn't connect, and so multiple of them keep you safe. We did not get a lot from that, so
Can I help you?
yeah, might be a little bit more running. What did we get? Quick shots from Sever,
Anything
don't
else?
use. 7 or more minions.
Be wary
Okay.
on the road.
What am I doing? Right. Let's take a look here. What we got here? We got Mariners Refuge in Scotland. Technically. There's a Lost Keep. There's Gowran Hold. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are quite bad. I wanted to see maybe I could get some better dungeons. I was thinking about trying this Mariner's Refuge one. I think I have one that's... yeah. Let's do this one. If we're going to do it, let's do this one because it has better, well, it has better stuff on it. Because I don't know what's in this, so... let's see if it's any good. So we know 3 dungeons to look out for at the minute. We'll find out. I'm guessing this is going to be some underwater, like, fucking sea monster shit. So... I guess we'll see. Okay, Seaborn Goddess, right. Mariner's Refuge. Right, this looks like pretty narrow hallways, but there's wraiths. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay. Right, let me see. Grab. The thing I hate about with these like phantom fuckers, like they spawn like this shit, but they just randomly spawn behind you. And shit, that's the reason why they suck a lot of the time. They can assassinate you, like if you're not careful. Depending on the situation, because there's sometimes like fucking 100 of these archers can spawn. Why is what is going on? This is some next level shit, man. Okay. The thing is, it does seem pretty narrow, but the problem is it's got wraiths, so it's like... it's hard to say because it could be still pretty bad, or where it is, but I think it's just this one, in my opinion, is likely going to be like a backup dungeon, I would say, because look at like these things are fucking doing rapid fire shit, chunking my health down. I feel like the mobs in here are kind of, they're pretty bad, but I feel like if we had nothing better, yeah, maybe. Actually, we can just go this way. It's likely going to go all the way around in the same direction anyway. He got sucked back real far, bro. Damn. go over there, out the way. Yeah. And these dick hand guys fucking... Oh, great. Okay. I need to fight him now. Nice, we got him in one shot. Woo. That's a high level butcher kill there, baby. Oh, we still got it, baby. He got fucking melted. He insta-died. He literally insta-died. Like, I hit him off that back wall, bro. All 5 of those fucking shards hit. He fainted, bro. See, the thing is with the butcher, he has multiple phases where he respawns his shield, but if you can one-shot him straight through the shield, it's easy to deal with. Do you know what I mean? But it's like once he starts getting a hold of you, beating you to death, getting that vulnerable down on you, he'll really fucking take you down. You gotta be careful with that dude. That's why I gave him the respect he deserves. I know what that dude's capable of, and I don't play with the butcher. Like, I fucking know what he's capable of. I've seen it firsthand. I'm like, fuck that. But to be fair, that should say that we're more than strong enough to do this level, these levels of dungeons, because if we can one-shot the butcher, which is always going to be the strongest mob in the fucking dungeon, and any dungeon that you spawn in, if you can one-shot the butcher, then you're strong enough to do that level easily. So I haven't been up here. There's likely one here, yeah, because of the bulbous shit. Yeah, nothing dropped. Fine. Could be this way. Just gonna wait a second here. Don't need to rush into anything here. Got that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this dungeon is definitely doable. I would not want to say, wouldn't say it's a good dungeon, but like I said before, if there was nothing better, I wouldn't mind doing it. It's like, because even though there is wraiths and stuff, there's a lot of wraiths, but as a necro, the narrow hallways help quite a lot. So... the only thing I don't like is just this wraith shit, but, you know, that's the issue then, isn't it? It's like, well, do you want to deal with the wraiths? And there's a bunch of fucking, you know what I mean? Then there's a bunch of guys that you got fucking a bunch of dick hands everywhere that, you know, you don't even know what to do about that. You have a bunch of dick hands trying to take you down and they do a good amount of damage. Right.
Not like this.
Okay. Well, that is. But you're all gonna die. It's not even it's not even like a question of if. It's more of a. You're gonna die probably within about less than 30 seconds, I would say. You might last 30 seconds, maybe. I don't know. It would be nice if the devs buff these guys, because look, they're already dead. It's like you don't stand a chance. Once the high-level monster setting, well, when I seen it that one time, right, where literally the tiny ass spiders in Sarat's lair, one of them bit that guy and literally murdered him in about, I don't know, a second and a half, and that was literally all down to the poison. The poison just absolutely ate away at his health, and I was sitting there, I was like, well, you tell me, yeah, how am I supposed to defend him from that? How am I supposed to keep that dude alive, right? In a situation like that, like, I can't stop that. Those spiders are extremely fast and they blow up immediately. Like, I don't really have much of an opportunity here to actually fuck with these dudes and, you know, be able to do anything to them. So I was like sitting there, I was like, well, I mean, I can't really do much, man. And we're really stacking out now. At first I was like, well, you ain't getting a lot, but we've managed to clear it, nearly a whole inventory. I think the Siren's Lair is there. I think this is one of those dungeons where there's not a boss room. It's just spawns in the center. That's what I'm wondering is if the butcher was in that center room and you didn't unlock it till the end, theoretically, it might be possible for the butcher to actually spawn in that room. with the boss as it comes down, because that doesn't become a boss room until then. I don't know, maybe they thought of that and they programmed it in already, but I'm just thinking that because it's actually an empty space that you can go to before the boss, it might not be programmed as a boss room. Well, that's just a thought, obviously. Okay, I'll come back to this because I don't have the room. I know it doesn't look like I got anything crazy anyway. Nope.
Fair trade.
All corpse and macabre. Yeah, can't use anything like that.
Anything else?
Uh, 0.25 is not even worth keeping. Right. Let's go back in here. Down the home, yeah. Not sure if he's going to come back on if he crashed or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing is you have to push quite high with Nightmare Dungeons to be able to get them. Yeah, to be able to get that bonus XP. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Be wary on
Well,
the
we at 3.29, so we need at least another run. Faceless Shrine. Pomdor Temple, can't do it anyway. That can be done. This can be done, it's a 43. Lost Keep is bad. That can be done, and that can be done. Quite a few of them can be done, they're just not good though. So I'm gonna go over and see if I can craft some that might be alright. What would we need? We'd need like 41 to 50 at this point. But it's probably going to craft like fucking 59s and shit. 42, we've got Mercy's Reach and fucking Core Valar Ramparts, so they're pretty shit and that can't be done. Okay, this one, neither of these need to be done, so. I'm going to do a Varshan Run because I have got enough. I've got like 11 of these things, so. You never know. It's 800 plus chance. Right, let's see. Drop that. We don't need that.
I cannot do that here.
Oh no, it's double elites. Feels like I've been seeing a lot of elites today. Not more than I normally see. To be fair, we haven't even got the legendary power for what's it called? Exposed Flesh. We are literally just running a basic version of Exposed Flesh. Like, if we actually got a good power, we haven't even seen that shit. So that shit is that's so hard to get. I couldn't imagine you being a Necro in like the Eternal Realm and having to go and try and farm that thing. I haven't even seen it. Like, it's basically just impossible to get for me, that. I mean, luckily, I actually think the Codex one's pretty good. I mean, it's literally fucking, it's 30 out of 50, and I don't think that's bad for the Codex one. Codexes would usually be like fucking 15 out of 50 or 10, some shit like that, and it'd be awful. This one's actually pretty high, so it's not that big of a deal. But I know that the Essence regen one, that got buffed massively. That Essence regen one's gone from like whatever it is now, like 40 or whatever, to like 100+%. Like the Essence regen is ridiculous now. They buffed the fuck out of that thing. I don't know, that might even be better than the Lucky Hit one, to be honest, with how much... I don't know, but for how fast it might regen, I'm not sure. I don't know, it'd have to be tested, but it seems pretty crazy. Being able to regen that much just from your crit strikes. Because you're always critting, so it's technically always going to work. As optional. No, I'm good. Let's head down to fucking Varshan. Oh, I didn't get the tentacles out. They didn't do it properly time. Oh, I only got a pair of pants and that was it. Well, that's shit. But that's, yeah, 800. Yeah, fucking blue. Didn't think I could get an 800 blue, but okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Right. Can't say it was worth it. Fucking 800 blue. Yeah, it'll drop 800, but blue gear? Like, really? That is rough, man.
Arms for the light.
I could go over to fucking that dry steppers area, yeah. Because I do need, I've got 2 more dungeons, so those 2 dungeons we could kill now. And then get that area completed. It'll give us 4 more Paragon points. So. And then we just have, well, we just have 1 area left after that.
I cannot do
which
that.
isn't bad. Come on, man. Oh, this way, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Right. Slay all enemies, but it looks pretty narrow, so it might not be too bad. I'm not sure though. I wouldn't want to jinx it, let's put it that way. We got a bunch of mobs. Well, there's only 2 ways to go actually, because one of them's a boss also. Look who's sneaking up. Yeah. Just avoided that shit, man. I don't think there was enough space, honestly, to avoid that there. I'm surprised that actually worked. I just watched a new fucking Bleach episode, man. They're getting up there now. They've killed their first, well, pretty much killed their first Stern Ritter. But yeah, the worst is yet to come. Like, for fucking anyone who does not know, bro, the Stern Ritters. I don't even know, but man, like when they writ those Stern Ritters, bro, like the powers they gave them, they're so broken. Like, in theory, like one of them, I don't want to spoil it, obviously. Yeah, you'll just see, man. If you haven't read the manga or don't know about it. Now, I didn't read it, but I watched a guy who, you know, kind of went through it. You know, he's like a Bleach fanatic, you know what I mean? But he fucking, bro, like the powers that those guys, it's so broken. Like, it's a joke, like how broken some of their powers are. Because it's funny, because it starts off kind of mild. You know, like the bitch, she could chuck stuff and everything that a race she touches kind of turns into a bomb. You're like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And you're like, okay, well, it's not too overpowered. And you're like, you'll see a couple others and they're kind of waster characters, right? And then it just fucking ramps up. And you're like, these people are basically indestructible. And they're literally like walking gods. And you're like, well, this seems balanced. Yeah, it starts getting really fucking messy, like how crazy their powers get. Like, it's a joke how they even get killed, to be honest. Like, honestly, the only one that I'm shocked that, the only one is the leader. He's the only one where, like, the death seems reasonable, believe it or not. The strongest one, and basically fucking a descendant of God himself, literally is the one who was supposedly a descendant anyway. Literally is the one that's his death is the most reasonable out of all of them. The rest of them is just a joke about how they even get killed. There's one that's actually pretty good, which is, yeah, well, I don't want to say. Or put it this way, the most reasonable death is, in my opinion, the strongest Stanritter. There's one that's, well, I don't even know if theoretically he could be stronger than... No, I don't think he could. No, he couldn't be stronger because of the Almighty, but he's definitely the strongest Stanritter by a landslide. But the issue is that, yeah, he gets his own fucking kind of nerfed him, basically, because they were scared of him. He might even be stronger than the leader, to be honest, in theory. That's the thing. But I don't want to spoil it, yeah, so I won't say nothing about it, but it's pretty crazy. But I'm just waiting, I'm just honestly waiting until they turn up. Because I didn't even see him come to the first attack, so I don't think he's even out yet. The Stanritter I'm talking about. Like, all these ones, these characters here, these are just wasters. Even that one with the explosion, she's just a waster, she ain't nothing. She's fuck all, like... But yeah, destroy corpse piles, so I just need to fucking find corpse piles, basically. Yeah, she's literally just like a throwaway character, that's what's crazy. It's like, that's all she really is, to be honest. Like, I'm quite surprised they're considered, like, it's like that Blaze guy. It's like you saw him and he seemed pretty strong. Yeah, he's a waster character as well, by the way. Like, he's a waster. Yeah, like, he's using his fucking two-finger fire attacks and shit, and he looks strong. Yeah, that dude's a waster, by the way. Like, he's nothing. He is literally one of the lowest of the low between those Stanritters. Yeah, he ain't shit. Like, they make him out like he's really strong. And yeah, well, you just fucking, yeah, he's a waster. He ain't nothing. That's the scary part about it. Like, how broken those guys are, man. Their powers just seem so unfair. Retry. Let's go. So it's going to get very interesting. It's just annoying that I have to wait week by week to see it, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's just, you know, when you have to wait, it's like, oh, one per week, you're like, for fuck's sakes, man. Because you don't want to wait a week to see it. I guess you could wait till the end and just binge them, which probably is the better way to do it. But it's not. There's no way I'd be able to last a week. Oh, sorry. You know, fucking the whole, like, however many weeks. I don't know how many episodes there are in this season, but at least at bare minimum, it's going to be fucking. It's likely going to be 12. So, and even if it was only 10 or something, that'd still be 10 weeks. So. That wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, you'd still have to wait at least that long. Alright, where's that other dungeon? I know it's down here somewhere. I saw it. There's that one. I know there's another one somewhere. I just don't... I found it earlier. Now I've lost it again, haven't I? Fuck's sakes, man. How have I managed to lose it again? How do I do this, man? I found it earlier and now I've lost it again. I thought it was somewhere like here or something. It's not these. There's one near a TP point for the dry steppes area, whatever it is. Because that's Fracture Peaks. It's not there. I know it's somewhere over here. I don't know if I can actually look for it. Anyway. Doesn't look like I can. I don't know how I managed to lose it every time. It's in such a weird spot. Yeah, I don't know how I lose it every time. Well, we got one. At least. Now I've got to somehow find the other one. It feels like the thing just appears and then disappears on the map. I'd filter it, but it won't really make a difference. Well, it's not in this section. Okay, next section. There it is. See, it was there, but it didn't show up. It was here, but it didn't show up on the map when we looked there. But it's there now, so it doesn't matter. That's why it was hard to find, because it wasn't on the fucking map until I left the dungeon, which is weird. Alright. I think I've got enough space.
I cannot do that here.
Alright. But like I said, we're only just going to get to 500, so we're probably going to have to clear about 3 quests, I think. I think they're 30 each, so. Oh, get juked. It's not what I meant to do, though. do 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 do. Right, let's go. Slay all enemies, another very boring one. Oh, at least it's what's it called? Then most of these guys come to you. Well, that's the door, that's where we've got to go after we finish the objective, so... My guess is it'll probably take... This one leads us like in a big circle, very likely then. Yeah, looks that way, don't it? Wow. That's a crazy amount of mobs actually. Keep going. Nah. I'm good. I got what I needed to do. I killed 4 of them. I'm out. Oh no. Fuck's sakes, I just realised I just read that shit, man. I weren't even looking, it says slay him. I'm like, for fuck's sakes, it has to be something so annoying. I should have checked the fucking objective before I left. Oh, I've done that shit so many times, man. I have to kill this guy. It's just because normally you just fucking kill him. And then it's like, you just get, what's it called? You kill that and then it just unlocks the door. Not this one, apparently. Oh well. We only lost a bit of time, so it's not the end of the world. Cursed ruins. One. Got a bit of lag there. I don't know if that's to do with me or the server, because there's quite a lot of mobs and spiders and shit. Do 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 do. Fucking hell, how long is this dungeon, man? I'm guessing somewhere over here. That'll be my guess. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Tomb Lord, hey buddy. Yeah, we just want not close enough to him, but there we go. Okay. Right, we've done every dungeon now. So now it's just a situation of yeah. Now we just have to go anywhere in here and just do a few quests. Once we get a few quests done, yeah. How much we got? Yeah, about right. There's a bunch of quests, so. How many do you think we'll need? Right. Well, we need 3. So.
My eyes can only watch so much. The great axe of...
Do I have to go into a dungeon? No. And how far away is it? Very far actually. There's no... Oh no, there's a TP point right here. We could go to that. I don't know the most efficient side quest, so we're just gonna have to kinda... Yeah, just go with it. Let me get rid of all my stuff first before I leave. What's that as well?
We start with...
Can in a minute, I guess.
Watch your back, eh? Why not? In a step, you know
Literally just did that on its own, but okay. This game's a fucking scam. Literally, randomly just puts me on that without me pressing anything.
It's good for me.
No, is that the same one? Yeah, yeah, it is. We're about 3.8 mil, so maybe like if we get to like 4 or 5 mil, we'll have enough to do a couple rolls on that scythe boy.
I need time to do that.
Right, we got the axe. Should be a part of the quest completed, just getting the axe alone.
Need more time.
A Lost Monument Crypt. Hopefully it's fucking short. Because I'm just kind of guessing here. I was kind of hoping there'd be like some bullshit quests.
Blessed Mother, grace me with your power. Grant me the strength to continue to carry out your will.
Yeah. Attack me, come on. Hurry up.
Welcome, traveler.
Oh, just
Your
attack
day
me,
of
man.
glory
Come
is
on.
at hand.
We ain't got all day.
With your sacrifice,
There it is.
the rebuilding of this
What a
world
fucking surprise
can
that
begin.
is. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Alright, that's done. I'm shocked by this new and definitely not predicted development that you was going to sacrifice me. Wow. You can just tell. It's just the way it is, man. They make it too obvious. Alright, hopefully this is a part of it.
Decades.
Eh. Oh, I guess not a part of it. Nope. I guess I have to do all this stuff, which means this is getting dropped. Well, when I press the right button. Yep, that's a garbage quest. Not doing all that. What's this one up here?
5 times.
Collect stolen supplies from bandits in this area.
I
Perfect.
cannot do that here.
Gotta find bandits, but you know. Well, that seems convenient, doesn't it? Yep, this is the type of quest I'm looking for. Something that's just not going to take that. Something quick. Quick and easy, really. What I'm looking for. Oh, is there another one? No. Look how many bandits there are. One more. Yep. Alright, and then we'll just go find, yeah, any quest now that's not cancerous, like getting 500 steps for one quest. Hand into you.
The supply.
Beautiful stuff, bud. Alright, what do you got?
It's my...
Right, seek out, order, and cut out in Durandai. Okay. I have Durandai unlocked, so let's go there. Hopefully they just give me the reward for just speaking to them. That would be perfect. And then we can just cut them all off.
Old guy is at it again.
Of course.
Oh, and if he's in the middle of a sale, don't interrupt him.
No, we still got to go talk to this guy. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an annoyance, but It might be quick if we can get out here.
I need time to do that. I need time to do that.
Okay. Oh, this is that quest that didn't work. Of course I picked the one quest that doesn't work, or didn't work. I don't know, it might be fixed now. This one was impossible to find. Yeah, you never found this guy ever. I don't know if he's not here. It's likely not fixed, honestly. I'll do a quick search. If he's not here, I'm ditching the quest immediately. I don't see shit, so... Alright, you're getting ditched immediately. Right. Where should we go to next? We could go to Duranda. There might be an easy one there. We'll just go back, ditch his quest immediately. I'm not going to bother with that, because that never worked before, and I'm not wasting time. So, yeah. Yep, get rid of you. Right, I just need one more quest then. That's not shit.
I cannot do that here.
Let's go this way and see if we can find one.
Yes. Go.
Search for 2G. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is gonna be some weird shit. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's the fucking thingy one, isn't it? This is the bullshit goat one that doesn't work either. I'm pretty sure this one don't. Yeah, this is some bullshit goat thing.
What ancestor cursed me with 3-word luck?
What is it? What do you want? Collect Khazra bones. Yep, you're getting ditched. Yep, you're the one.
Not while I'm in town.
You're the one, buddy. I just literally need fucking these, and then I'm done. Two of the quests in this area don't work, and it's that one and this goat one. I literally picked the two quests that just don't work at all. Or they didn't work anyway. I mean, I couldn't get them to work. I spent quite a lot of time on that bitch, and I can figure out how the fuck they did that shit. Because I had to do a lot of side quests before to be able to get through. So, to be able to clear all these areas. Well, the best thing to do, honestly, is just clear every dungeon. But now you get more per dungeon and more per quest. It is a little bit faster. It's not fucking crazy, but it's a little bit. Just go down. Okay. Only have 17, but there's a group up here. It's gonna make me go in there, isn't it? I might not actually. With at least one of those guys. Nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyway.
Hope this helps.
There we go. And we're done. Claim that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Crack these. I'll take them. Might as well put them in my bag. Okay, that's 4 out of 5. Oh man, we're getting there. One more area to complete, and then we are fucking done with the shitty renown grind. Again. Right. Let's sell anything we have here.
Well struck.
I don't think it'll be enough just quite because it's like 1.9 mil now. Don't know if it'll be enough with the with it going up, so I could try it, but I don't think it's enough. It's not low. I mean, we're just kind of getting screwed anyway, so. Because I'm only trying to do this because then I can actually run some... Yeah, I can actually run it to 1.9 mil. It just literally gives me just terrible rolls every time, yeah. Like, it just won't give me... I guess I'm honestly thinking I can't get it in that slot. I'm honestly thinking it has to be this. So let me look at this. So that offsets... honestly, the damage to close is just shit. Intelligence offsets the damage to close. The crit strike damage right now is low a bit. It'll be probably about the same. That offsets that. The vulnerable likely offsets the core skill, might even be better. Yeah. And the damage to close is basically useless. The damage to distant can be offset, let's say, by the crit, by bone skill. Vulnerable damage can be offset by core. And then the crit strike. So technically it might be doable. It might be doable that it's actually pretty decent. We'll try it. I think we could... Well, I need to put a splintering aspect on, don't I? Do I have one? Well, I have this one, which is just insanely good. And I'm a bit worried about putting that on it.
That's worth the coin.
I don't have enough fucking... What's it called? At the moment, I don't have enough gold. I think I'm just gonna have to take it because it just isn't working. So I don't think I actually have a decent splintering aspect. I just have this last one, which is really concerning. So I don't think I actually have one. I'll have a look. I think I have like one shit one. I don't even know if I have that anymore. That's that. And then there's these. That's ossified essence. Yeah, I don't think I have it at all. This is 34. Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't. I literally just have that. I just have that one. So if I want to use this weapon, I'm going to have to roll that. That's risky as fuck, that is. I'd have to roll a near perfect one onto it. I don't know about that. Because that one's imprinted. All of them are imprinted now. I only have one. Oof. Well, that puts me in a bit of a bind, that does, if I want to do that. Only reason I say, well, the only reason I say it puts me in a bind is just because I can put it on, but then if we get a better weapon, like a really good sword, we can't use it until we get the splintering aspect. That might be the deal breaker for that scythe, because to be honest with you, it's a bit risky me putting my really good splintering aspect, the best one I've managed to roll, onto that just so I can use the scythe with the temerity pants, which isn't technically even, well, it's arguably not necessary. I just think in the long run it seems like it might be quite a good thing, but I think it would be really good. I think it would be safer, but the thing is the temerity pants I have are quite shit. But the issue we run into is we can roll that shit on there, but then it's like the problem, like I say, the problem you could run into is we could end up with a shit, well, it won't be shit, I know it'll be good, to be honest. I know it'll be good, but it's like, I don't know if it's worth the trade-off. And then, because if we get a good sword would probably end up being better, because this sword has, well, it has damage to close, which is Well, it's alright, but it's not... I mean, most of the time... Because you got to remember, distant counts as anything that's not literally within melee range. So if you've ever played a rogue and you're always in melee range with like daggers and stuff, or like if you're not within that type of distance, it's not close damage. It's all distant damage from there. So this class is probably like 90% distant and like 10% close. So there's that to think about as well. That was weird, I didn't pull them properly. Putting a potion on whilst I remembered. Scan. Animus carriers. Ow. Grab the orb. Don't want to forget that bit. You know, the tendrils are just fucking ripping that dude in pieces. Alright then. Nice. Just random drop off him, I'll take it. Let's go back this way. We need to find whatever animus guys are missing. I think it's just a couple of them. Oh, it's just literally these guys, right? I'm just gonna go back down here and just wait till that thing pops off. I don't feel like I'll need my, I don't think I'll need my ultimate for this boss fight, so I'm not worried. Yeah, that basically what I'm thinking at the minute is that, I'll take Gravekeeper there. How long we got? 13 minutes. We might be able to clear one more dungeon in that time. It's possible that we could clear probably one more. But then after that, yeah, we probably need to go over to the world boss.
Anything else?
That's 9%, don't need that. Barrier.
Well struck.
Oh shit, I didn't even look at that. That was stupid. I'll have to go to the dungeon now and go and look. Watch this have the most fucked up stuff. Minus 60% crit damage, minus fucking 4,000 vulnerable. You take 7,000 damage. I'll have to go all the way in here now to go look at these bonuses. It's probably fucked up. Let's have a look. Yep, 30% less physical. Yeah, we can't do it. That's kind of what I figured. Betrayer's Row, maybe? Not really. Well, there's this one. Does this have anything? Yeah, we do this.
Do that here.
Oh, because I'm in the dungeon. Hold on. Let me come out the dungeon set this other one up at 43. Because this one's a 43, but it's... Yeah, there we go. Now we can enter. Might take a second just to update. But yeah, this one we can do with these modifiers. It'd be nice if they just didn't have these bullshit modifiers in the game. But, you know. It's a cheap game dev way to not put a lot of effort in to make dungeons hard by taking abilities and builds away from people. It's just, you know, cheap tactic. I like to say cheap and cheerful. Sort of thing. Lure them in and then get them all sucked up. Yeah, now when the gold on. Nice. Put them all in. Yeah, there it is. Very nice. This dude did survive it. He's dead now though. Well. Yeah, nice little sun. Get them. Beautiful stuff. There's likely to be one up here. They must have like the suppressor affix. There's too many suppressor guys. I mean, we do want to do an event, yeah. Oh. There's like, I think there's one here because this is bulbous, yeah.
I can't leave my friends here.
All right.
Not like this.
I'll be honest, you're all dead, bro. Like, I don't... They say it every time. They're like, oh, I can't leave my friends here. I'm like, bro, you're all gonna fucking die. Like, I'm not even fronting. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, you're all dead. The only guy who survives this... Bro, I want him to do an event. Like, you know, like how you have the hunter and he comes in, he's like, yeah, I fucked all these bitches in the ass. And then he's just fucking, he just goes around killing stuff. Like, what I want is one like that where they're just like, yeah, I've cleared the whole dungeon for you. Here's a bunch of, just because you come in here to attempt it, here's some rewards, thanks for trying. And he's just come in, he's like level 15,000 and he just one-shots everything. He just does all the work for you. That would be nice. That way I could be like playing AFK Arena. That's what they should have turned Diablo Immortal into. Made it so that you don't actually play the game, you just go around, go into a dungeon, a hunter comes up, he says, I've cleared this one, here's your reward. Congrats, man. Just for having the courage for coming in here. That's what they need to do. Shit like that. I'm just calling it now, man. Oh, they disabled my potion. Lovely. Holy shit, one of them actually survived. Fucking hell. I'm shocked that one of them survived that. I'll take it. I've been already preconditioned just to know that they're not going to survive at all. Pretty lucky. Right. It's likely that there's one down here. Yeah, here he is. Well, here it is.
I need more time.
Nice. Right, let's move. Right, we gotta go left up here. Lightning pylon. Nice. Perfect stuff. Right, we managed to get one of them down from that as well. Together, that'll be the best way to deal with them. Nice.
My burden is too
Right, we've run out of fucking space. Not really surprising with how many elites are spawning in here, to be fair though. So we've got that. Fake chest. Nice. Shit, disabled my potion. That was fucking close. You see that shit, bro? I nearly got fucking finished because of that potion disablement shit. My god, that was some damage they are putting down on me. How long's the world boss got? Fucking 4 minutes. I don't know if we can do it because I've got some stuff. We probably ain't gonna make this world boss because of how long this dungeon takes to clear. So it's unlikely.
Dark days upon us. You need a proper weapon. Anything else?
That'll do. Let's go. So I'm still trying to find, yeah, the last one, is the last one just here? If it's just here, there might be a chance. No, that's the lead. That was quite a lot of damage. We got hit by vulnerable gold and there's a guy. Oh no. Nope. Oh, of course it's not. Maybe here then? Let's gotta be, surely. I mean, this is... I mean, if we miss it, it's not the end of the world. I just wanted to head over there. I haven't been over to a world boss in a while, so I was like, could be interesting. Right, let's head straight back to the Siren's Chamber, which is over here. Yeah. Let's see. We have enough route. We can just go straight to the world boss, but... see if we make it.
I need more time.
Right, that bitch is dead. How long is it going to take to spawn the altar then? That didn't take too long. Yeah. Okay, Gravekeeper. Right, where's that world boss? Right, well, it is right next to this. Might be able to make it. Maybe. Maybe. It's going to be close though. I'm going to try. Yeah, we should make it. We've got a couple minutes. Yeah, we should make it just. But we gotta get out of this town first and then get there. But with the luckily, I've got a TP point right next to it, so perfect timing. Run! Get the fuck out the way, Spidey boy. Want to make sure that they don't knock me off my mount. Fuck off, fly. That shit builds up as well. They chase you for so long and they build up. Yeah, there's people over here, nice. Oh, because I've got the blue sword. He's got the red, I've got the blue. We're basically the same. Literally the same setup, but I've got the blue sword. Nice. That's cool.
Weak and foolish.
Thanks.
Alright, what we got?
You will not live to regret this mistake.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Level 51, well, he's being boosted. We've got a werebear, he's being boosted.
That was not bad.
Well done.
Should be alright.
Impressive.
The thing is the numbers that you hit, it's not your own damage. Originally I thought it was just your own damage. It turns out it's not your own damage. It's actually everyone's damage. So the way that heart works is within the well, mine's 3.3 seconds at the minute because I refuse to put a really good one on because I don't have a good neck piece. But the 3.3 seconds within that, all the damage, all the crit damage that everyone does gets collected in it, calculated, double dips again, and then produces a number. So you'll see fucking, so the stronger your group is when you take on a world boss, the more crazy numbers you'll see. It's not just your damage, which is a shame, because I thought it was initially nuts. No, it ain't. The first one started, which seems about right to me, considering you got to remember we got werebears and shit over here. And werebears, well, they ain't it, bro. That didn't really do that much for me, actually. There you go. What was that, like a 60 odd mil? Or something like that, our team hit there. Like I say, it's not my damage, so I ain't going to be too impressed with it anyway. It's just a accumulation of everyone's damage. But we managed to get it, nice. Ooh, okay. Right. Well, I got whatever the fuck, the Reigns of Chaldeum. Oh, nice. That's only my like 15,000th time. Oh, I filled up, okay. That doesn't have anything new.
Well struck.
Bloodless Scream, will sell that because it'll sell for good money.
Fair trade.
It'll sell for 453k that sold for. Like, give me more of those. I'll fucking keep selling them all day. Right, let's head over to the tree.
that here.
Right, what we got here?
It is done.
Helmets, boots, two-handers. Fuck it, two-handers. Why not? Well, it is ancestral, so technically you'd have a chance. Doubt it, but yeah, 473. So has a bunch of bad skills on it as well. But you had a chance. Take it. Right. Oh, no. That one as well. Wait, where is it? No. Fucking thing. There we go. I'd rather sell it if I can. You got anything, bud? No. He's got crit strike damage. Oh, blood horb. If that's actually a pretty good one. That's actually very good. If it was like, because that has vicious. It has a max roll of physical, max roll of crit strike damage. If that didn't have damage to close, if that had damage to distant, I'd probably still use it. Or vulnerable, I'd put crit chance on that, and that would be an insane ring. Feels bad, bro. That's actually a crazy roll, almost. Just shy of it. It's painful. I think it's worse when you see a near perfect roll than it is. Because when you see a near perfect, it pains you so much because you know how good it could have been. It like shows you a moment of greatness and then it just rips it from you. Right, what you got in here? You got anything good? No. What about you? Not really. No. Okay. Well, we got 23 minutes. There should be, yeah, there'll be like a low tier one, right? That's Betrayer's Row. Some house shit. Betrayer's Row, Lost Keep. I could try and craft some. I'd like to get... There's like a few dungeons that are good, man. But it feels like Sarat's Lair never comes up.
I can take common, turn it special.
We got a 44 and a 49, but are they only... I mean, Alder's Cave at 49. Oh, it's got Of course it's got resource burn on it. Oh... Literally the one that's like, oh wow, I got a good one, and then it's like, oh sorry, you've got a resource burn. Right, what's this? I mean, they have 30% extra life. Well, what's this other one? This other row one? What you got? I mean, they've got regen. Yeah, that'll be fine. Most of the mobs get one shot anyway, so that's fine. We're just out here one-shotting people for days. I still have not seen a good neck piece. Like, neck pieces, I don't think I'm going to get one, honestly. That's genuinely becoming a concern at the moment, is like that I'm not going to get a neck piece that's any good. Oh yeah, this is the one with all the fucking flies. This one sucks. Hate this one. Oh, is that some Lilith shit? Yeah, fuck that. I'm good. Ow. Can we do? Man, you imagine getting a protection shrine and then you see the butcher. That would be so fucking nice. You know, just for once not having to worry about fucking him just demolishing you, potentially. Those guys. Oh, we can pick this up actually now, because whilst we've got the protection thing on us. I doubt the other one's there. I don't know. Because there's... We come down here. It's possible. Let's clear this just in case. Because then at least we know. Yeah, okay. Well, now that we know, and it comes back around anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... Well, it's either going to be here, but I think it'll be... I think this will go lead round to it. I think it'll be like a big, like, square again on this side. Alright, then what should those guys doing together? Damn, man. Let me get out of there, then. It doesn't look like anything actually blew up, surprisingly. I'm quite shocked about that. Ow. Yeah, found it. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the scythe may just not be worth it. I might actually just hold on to the sword and just kind of progress like this. I wanted to use the scythe and I was definitely down to do it, but obviously since we couldn't get the roll, I'll keep the scythe, but I'm probably not going to obsess over just rinsing all my gold into it, because obviously there's other items that we still need that we're going to need gold for, so like the neck piece and stuff like that. Like my neck piece is going to be pretty hard to deal with as well. If I even get one. It seems like it's not in the right slot though. It's like it gave you overpower damage and now it wants to give you all passive rolls. It'll give me shadow damage, but it won't give me any crit damage or like that in it, so. Or vulnerable again or anything. Yeah, it just says no. Oh, I'm frozen dead. Come on. Oh, that was close. I thought I was out of that bitch. It's got some fat hitbox on it, I'll tell you that. No. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. There we go. Yeah, we're alright, we're alright. Always get fucking shaky when those walls come up, man. The one thing I don't want is to get froze. That's cleared all that, so it's got up here now. There we go. Pull them over to the corpses. There it is. We've still got a couple more to find. There could be one down here. Yeah, there is. Maybe up here. Oh yeah, I might fuck going over that bridge. You could have fucked yourself. Oh no. Well, we need to go here. Perfect. Hello? There it is. Easy fucking one shot, baby. That'll take Gravekeeper upgrade. Nice. Yeah, I'm absolutely not going to go and find the Echo of Hatred and get fucked up. Look at the Lilith's presence. Yeah, no, I'm good. Like, I don't even want to track that. No, no, thank you. Don't need to go get fucked up by that bitch. What you got for me, boss? Fuck all. Lovely. 328. Shadow Blight. No.
Anything else?
Fucking disappointments, honestly, man. Oh. Anything good? Pallid Delve. I think I've done that one. Isn't that mine that we went to? I think that was the mine that we went in. The Pallid Delve one. Let's try it. Hold on, there's a couple of times I've died. I think I need to prepare my gear. Fired just once.
Come back if
There
you
you go.
need work.
Oh, it's this. Where is it? Here. No, we've done it. We have done it, yeah. We've actually done it today. So, because it's already ticked off. So the session that we logged in, we've already done it. Impressive. Well, we might as well give it a try because we're not getting any good dungeons. So it is the right one that I'm thinking of, though, yeah. The mine. Oh, come on, man. Just give me, what? Serat's Lair, Hoarfrost Demise is pretty good as well. Alder's Cave. He's got all these shit ones. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the one with the, with the super aggressive mobs, yeah. Yeah, this is it. It doesn't matter which way you go because it actually ends up being a big fucking circle anyway. There's still more there. But what I can do is I'll come down here and it looks like it makes a big circle, so this might be the way. Oh, that's a fucking raid circle. Soak that away. There we go. Don't want him to land on me and just drain me. Oh, hey guys. What's up? We got some free stuff. Nice. That was convenient. Why is he running? That's the first time I've seen that. Dude's actually running from me to try and keep himself alive. Smart stuff. Oh, is he not going to follow? Okay. Honestly, this seems like a pretty good one. So the Pallid Cave or whatever it's called, this Pallid Mine shit. I mean, I know it starts with Pallid, that's all I need to know. So this is definitely something that could be done, yeah. Alder's Cave, that could be interesting. That could be a good one. Right, what we got spawning here? So we got some Skelly boys, okay. Skelly boys are okay. Oh, we've got big dick Skelly. Get out of here. Excuse me. Right. Ow. Another big dick Skelly at the back. Oh. Ow. Well, that was fucking rude. Yeah, this dungeon doesn't seem too bad, actually. This could be another one that I wouldn't mind going. So far, it's genuinely been okay, because there's spiders, which is nice. Should have a potion on. There's spiders, which is nice. There's quite a few aggressive mobs. So that's not bad. Anything good? Oh, we got that. Shifting Sea, that's not really good. I want that one. Okay. Well, at least we're starting to identify some more dungeons that are doable. And like I said, there's only a couple that are decent. I would still say this one probably counts as decent though. Because, I mean, those guys are all of those guys are all in really narrow corridors, which is really good for us. Where have we, yeah, all down here then. Okay. This is it may not be too bad. I need to identify good dungeons because I'm getting to 100 and having to farm these dungeons, which is basically how we have to do it. Is, yeah, you need to identify what dungeons are good and which ones are fucking shit. Which basically just means avoid wraiths at all times. Because wraiths are really fucking bad. Just that simple. Oh, lagging a little bit. What was I lagging? Or did I get stuck? I might have got stuck on some terrain actually. Take those. I'm gonna leave them all over there. Then I'm all shotgun. You fuckers can stay over there with all that shit. Grab me that stuff. Well, there's one here, I know that. This is a square section. Got the supplement. Oh, nearly. That was so close, man. It was just outside of this border. There we go. Okay, where have we... It's got to be here, right? We've cleared everywhere else. It has to be here. Yeah. There we are. I might be able to suck him in, yeah. I didn't even have anything. I might just leave him to it. This way. Travel to the Bane of the Ancients. Oh my fucking god. All I get is phone calls, bro. It's ridiculous. Oh, you already know what it is. What's that? Right, let's get rid of this dude. Oh, shit, man. Right. Alder's Cave again. Nice. Right. I'll do that. I'll finish this, put this in, Gravekeeper, and then just gotta quickly go do something. One sec. Right then, let's fucking carry on.
Fair trade.
Oh, what do you see? Oh. Cool. Wait. No, we can't do it. Because either got damage to CC, chance to execute. Wait a minute. What we got on this? So, crit strike, and then damage to close and distant, and then core. Okay. This is a little bit weaker. We've got crit, but it's a low roll crit, lowest roll. Yeah, fuck that. Not with the lowest roll crit possible. That's terrible.
Well struck.
It's not worth the time. Right. Shifting to Alder's Cave. That is fine. I'll still do it because it's Alder's. I'll just still go for it. Because that's not a bad dungeon at all. What are they doing anyway? Is he just chilling? Amazing that party. I don't know. Might not actually. Fuck it. Actually, you know what? I mean, we're just running dungeons. You know what? Fuck it. Let's join. Because we're just running dungeons at the minute. Just trying to fucking get some levels. Just get some glyphs ranked up. I might hit the next Helltide. See what's going on.
We get that right a couple times. Everyone's dying. Everyone's dying every possible way you can fucking die. DJ sounds like a right. But I still don't want me to do it.
It's alright.
Bullshit. It's like get things in the blood.
Yeah.
But I can't see it. I know what you're going to tell you. You have to stop that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And then
Charges
like,
into the section.
I have never heard DJ so sad.
Oh.
And DJ fucking went on.
Oh no.
Practice, and I was totally fine with them letting me try it. No, it didn't bother me. Like, at the end of the day, he's got to learn. Yeah. And so I was fine with it. And he was like, not having any of it. He was like, yeah, I'll just drop over the back to the DJ stats. And he's like, oh yeah,
Oh no. Oh no.
you go get somebody else in it. Right, for 2 hours of a random, you go throw it to your own friend.
Oh my god.
Damn. Mean that much to you?
Fucking hell. What a mess, man.
Benevolent end up leaving.
Oh my god.
I was friends who never got I'm not guys that. What guys that? If I asked you Thursday. Yeah, he has
There's no, surely not.
what? Why are you standing up for like
That motherfucker gonna have a heart attack.
yeah.
Hey, he's not on drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he is.
That is true. No, he's never taken
He
drugs.
don't count that though.
No.
If it's from the doctor, it's not drugs.
That is true, yeah. Yeah.
That's not true though.
Well, you try and convince him of that then, because we've tried, and he ain't having none of it.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's clean. I used to piss him off by calling him a drug addict every time I spoke to him, but he's clean. Even if you do mushrooms, it still counts as being a druggie if you're addicted to it. And I mean, they're natural. Then there's natural. Yeah. Anything. Yeah, anything counts. I mean, yep, you're absolutely right. The thing that scares me is when he goes, yeah, I've been on mushrooms, so I'm gonna go drive a fucking massive truck around. I'm high as fuck. I ain't slept. Yeah, dangerous chemicals. I'm gonna go drive a big truck around. That's scary. Yeah. No, surely no. What the fuck is that? Who's that? Yeah. Oh. that threw me off. I got caught off guard. Fuck's sakes, man.
He's like, oh yeah, was it good? I was like, if you consider people fucking inbreeding good, then I guess,
Oh,
yeah.
you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was a family that inbreeded that much that the one dude in the family couldn't afford. He just barked.
Yeah, I saw the article on that. They like make noises and some of them bark and stuff, yeah, to communicate. That's how like inbred they are, yeah. Yeah, they can't function at all. I saw an article. I haven't seen the video, but I saw an article and they were talking about it. It's fucked. It's fucked up. They literally look like some shit out of Wrong Turn. Yeah, they look like some out of Wrong Turn. Like they legit do look like, that's accurate, that is. Oh yeah, they're all fucked up, bro. Yeah, it is. I think you, I mean, I kind of blame you though, to be fair, Greg. I mean, like with DJ, because you literally did that shit last time. You was like, oh, let DJ go on tank, right? And I told you, bro, he literally sounded like he was gonna cry. Literally. Yeah, but look how sad he gets, bro.
It is funny though.
Have you ever? I've never heard DJ that sad ever. Never heard him that sad. And he literally sounded like, because I was in the party when they were doing it the first time, right? Just sitting there playing it, and he literally, I honestly thought he was tearing up. I'm not even joking. He gets really, really sad. And I've never heard him like that, because you know, he's got fucking Barry White's left testicle in his voice box, and he's like, so he never sounds like he's gonna cry, but he genuinely gets really upset. That first time I was like, I thought he was gonna make him cry.
Yeah,
he cares a lot.
He stayed up all night working.
Oh. Yeah.
He goes, I think I'll fix it. Thanks for this.
That's good.
Okay, but what have you done?
Yeah.
Some of my defenses, lads.
Oh, that's a bad. That's a wait. What?
Huh?
Isn't that?
All night.
Why don't you help him? Because can't your tank run that or semi run it?
I can take that easily.
Oh, well, then what? Oh, but he don't listen to what you say. Like how you run your. Well, actually, you can't. You don't run the same tank though, do you? He runs a paladin, doesn't he? You run a guardian fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Well, you have to read the mechanics. The tank's one of the most crucial roles because you have to read every mechanic. That's kind of the problem with being the tank. There's a lot of pressure on the tanks all of the time because they have to read every mechanic perfectly. That's why a lot of people don't like playing tank.
We did it. Bear in mind, I never tanked before. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm running around the last telling them what to do. Like, build stamina. Drop your shield, face tank all this, fucking go into dig in,
God.
and that's the only reason I'm good at it.
That's not great. Oh god.
What about the other time when you were doing it with the tank or like typing in chat?
Oh yeah, that on the second boss, he was just randomly just sat there with Orphus. Orphus looks like an absolute trap, and he was just typing chat, having a conversation with us.
Oh.
Yeah, there's other times that go in there and they get that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really need to. I think you need to help him with his tank because this can't go on. Like he's getting so sad all of the time. It's like every time he's just not gonna run it. I don't know why you would. Yeah, but why go offensively as a tank anyway? I feel like unless yeah, you're a tank though.
Right? No. He has this thing, right? He thinks he does more damage when he's using his threat moves.
Yeah.
He generates additional threat. It does.
But I was gonna say it should.
If you're doing a lot.
But by that same logic, to actually get any extra. Well, no, but think about it, right? It could be because he loves his DP. It could be, yeah. I don't.
Like last night, I used to DPS. It was like, but then we don't have a healer. I was like, yeah, all of you like delicate guys, and we don't.
Yeah, but you gotta think how that looks to him. It's like, I mean, that's rough. That is. You'd rather drop a healer than have him on tank. That's rough.
But it's pretty impossible to tank. Well, you ran it, Brutus.
Yeah.
If the tank
Well-
can't hold his own there, you aren't doing it either.
No.
Impossible. Because every single attack the bosses do to him is a one-shot to DPS.
Well, yeah, that should be pretty standard.
Yeah, it's gonna turn.
That's
and
normal,
fucking
yeah.
Smoke them down as soon as you lose
Yeah.
your breath. That's so it starts to kill people.
You know what he needs, DJ needs? He needs that threat ring on where when you're running around, it generates threat. You just run around in circles on the boss. That's his way.
Yeah, he told me something last night, and I was like, "There's no way this dude's serious." So we fucking struggled to get past second boss, right? He goes to me, "I think I know what the problem is." So what's that? He's like, "I think I need to grab all
Max.
the mobs." I'm like,
He just
what? You just died to one guy, and you think if you grab all of them, your survivability is going to be better, do you? Like,
oh,
like it doesn't even make sense. But yeah, I'm gonna let him do it. The next time he wants to do it, he can go grab all them mobs, and he's gonna see what happens.
yeah. I feel like at some point you need to step in and try and help him.
No, he needs to get off Sacred Weapon and fucking Simpler Trap. That's his fucking problem, and he won't. That's shit for that. It's good for mobs. Fucking good use for all fucking bosses. Especially bosses that have mobs that you're gonna pull fucking off.
Well, I mean, or you know, you probably could just get another tank.
Yeah, he gets so butthurt when he changes artifact as well. So he likes using the bows, to be honest.
Yeah.
10% damage.
Yeah.
10% damage. No one likes that. If I don't get it, it's the same. It's not the same. So the 10% debuff gives you more than what 10% flat damage is. And it probably still works the same way as no one used to be able to debuff enemies into the negative to make do stupid fucking damage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that game still works the same way. That's why no one wants to play it.
It is, but it doesn't work that. But what it is what they changed it a while back. You can't debuff enemies into the negative anymore. When you debuff them, it hits a hard cap, and you can't debuff them anymore.
There's not enough sources of it.
It's not even just that. There's a hard. They put a hard cap in before they did all that change that they've done there. Like way before they put a hard cap in, because what it was is what you see when you got it below its defense, everything started double dipping because it had literally zero. It didn't have zero defense. It had negative defense. It started breaking the game horrendously, which is why everyone was able to do such crazy damage. They ended up putting a hard cap in. It's like it was pretty high though. I think it was like originally it was like 250% debuff. You could get it to, and then it would cap out. You can't go any lower. I don't know what it is now though, but there is a hard cap in place. I don't know what the number is now though. No clue. Either way, you wouldn't make it anyway. Like you say, there's not enough sources to get it there now. If there was, I mean, you guys would be one shot and everything. You wouldn't even need DJ to tank if you could do that, because he'd just. I'm just running. What is it?
I want to show you something. Something I got last night. This was a fucking game changer.
Oh, well, why would I want to see it then?
Where are you at?
I'm in Kirk.
Yeah, look at my weapon.
Inspect. Yeah, that's nice. That's the yeah. Look at this. This one. Look at this one I got. But this is I've been trying to roll crit damage on it, but this is where I'm stuck at with this. Let me pull it out. I've still got it. I'll have to put it on. It's not max. It's not max.
I put this on over my other weapon.
There you go.
And it literally doubled my damage.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Inspect.
It's only rank 4, by the way. Because I couldn't really get it to work. But this.
It's not updated.
Oh, is it not?
It takes a minute to update.
Oh, okay. It's a scythe. Same. Basically, it's very similar to yours. I don't know when it'll update. I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy how long it's actually taken.
Is it still not done it?
Yeah, it takes a
Maybe
while.
we should TP.
Remember last night I kept trying to look at yours and it would never update. It takes fucking
Yeah,
forever.
that is a nice. That's a max crit strike damage roll. Vulnerable's pretty high as well. Near, well, it's over a mid roll. Crit strike damage and bone skills as well. Plus a decent intelligence roll. Yeah. It's similar to. It's basically the same as mine.
Got that max
Except
roll
yours
razor
is-
plate? No, you're joking.
Oh.
There you go.
I mean, mine's basically the same as yours, but it has just slightly lower rolls on it. That's basically
Ain't a raffle up
basically
there,
the same
is it?
thing.
Yeah, trust me, you'll notice that when you put it on.
Oh, I'm not. I don't
Like,
think. I don't know if I'll put this on. I couldn't because I wanted to get the intelligence off it. I've been trying to roll like a crit, something damage, but I can't get anything but intelligence. I could put it on, but
Intelligence is one of the things you get on a weapon.
yeah. Well, you could, but I mean, why take intelligence when you can have another multiplier? I mean, is there really?
You do intelligence, core, vulnerable, crit.
Well, it's like, why would you... Well, that's a question. Why would you do core? Because core's not a multiplier. It's an additive, right? It's just a percentage.
Because at a certain point...
Is the multiplier drop off?
Base.
Right, okay.
Yeah, from having too much crit.
Okay, understood. Well, fair enough. Well, then...
Perfect weapon roll is intelligence, core, vulnerable, crit.
Right. Well, this... Yeah. Well, this scythe has... Intelligence, crit, vulnerable, and then crit with bone skills. And then life on kill. But that... I might try running this scythe. I haven't tried it, honestly. I was going to try it with the temerity pants,
still
but...
not updated. What the...
Well, fuck it, I'll go and upgrade it. It might come back eventually. Like, these servers are crusty, bro. Like, I don't know what you're expecting, bro. These servers are ass on this game, bro. I think you just need to give it... You just need to go play PoE. This is the way... The only thing that's kind of risky if I put this bitch on is I only have one more splintering and it's like a near a max roll one. If I put it on this and it's shit and I get a better sword, yeah. I might just stick with this anyway because I don't really care to min-max my character. I'll just go to 100. And then I'll stop anyway. I don't even know if I'll play this game again once I do a druid.
You see that thing about this game? They're
No?
They're hiring like new developers and shit.
Kind of need it. So what? So they're gonna hire new devs to do what? Like more devs, more devs or new devs? But are they hiring?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but what? So they're gonna fuck the old ones off because they're trash and then get new ones, is what you're saying?
I'm guessing, yeah. That's from what I got from it, yeah.
There's it's like a seasonal product, seasonal production lead is one of the new ones they're hiring, and they didn't have a lead for it before.
Yeah. Fuck it, still.
Like a manager.
So basically, yeah. So they have so they're gonna have a director for like their Eternal Realm stuff, and then they're gonna have one just for seasons. Basically, which is what
for that change to get reverted.
What's that?
You know, for the scaling, so the enemies
What's
are
scaling?
over-leveled.
Oh yeah.
This game, everyone wants it reverted.
Yeah, but well, I mean, it's not really great, is it? To be fair, I mean, everything.
Oh, a lot of people are saying it makes 90% of the game pointless.
Well, wouldn't you?
Honestly, like it does. When you run around an open
Yeah.
world, you don't get any XP whatsoever.
No, I agree. That's true. I mean, well, I'll tell you what. Once you get to a certain point, yeah, it kind of gets pretty bad. I mean, it's going to be like with these dungeons. It's like, don't get me wrong, the in this scenario, right? The heart that we've got, the Wrathful, that's going to make up for that because you're going to be able to clear dungeons way higher than your station because of how much it's double dipping, right? But if pretend that wasn't there and it was just a normal season and you could only go so far with your build. Yeah, I mean, especially a casual player who doesn't have like a crazy build and isn't following all these insane guys, you know, they're doing their own thing. How are you going to fucking be pushing dungeons as high as you need to go to get the max roll? Because you need 10 levels above now, not 3. And that's just to get the max percentage, and the enemies are like, and then like you say, any other time. The only one place where I'll admit the XP seems pretty good is Helltide still. I mean, because they're not under you, they're over you. They're not over you by 10 levels, but they're usually over you. I don't know if it's stopped scaling at a certain point. I haven't looked, but they were over me by a few levels at least. At one point. I could go look when the Helltide comes up and see what they're at. But yeah, that's something. Yeah, I'll try this scythe out because mine's basically the same as yours. It just has lower rolls than yours. But it's basically very similar. It's literally identical, actually.
I nearly salvaged this thing as well until I actually looked at it properly. Because it has an ossified essence fucking thing on it. I nearly pulled the power off of it.
Yeah, but when I was looking at yours, your roll is literally identical to mine. It has exactly all of the same stats. Except for you just have higher rolls than I do on this one. but it still should be pretty good. I've been wanting to try it, but the sword will do more. The sword does more, but I don't know at what point the crit starts capping off. You know, when it starts giving too much diminishing return, I don't know when it caps off.
I was like, I prefer the healing over the 20% crit damage.
I agree.
You're gonna get to a point where you overkill.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, I've never not been overkilling, to be honest, because I was overkilling before I got the Wrathful because I had pretty decent gear.
Like one shot and everything.
Yeah, and then
once I get more Paragon points.
Yeah, it just keeps scaling up because the problem is is the more damage you do, because your crit chance is high enough where it just feeds in. The more damage you deal, the bigger those crits are going to get, and the bigger the multipliers are going to get. So the more damage you get, you know what I mean? You're going to scale faster than the mobs are, I would presume, because you're double dipping. So you're likely just going to keep scaling up. You're never going to have an issue. No, I mean, I had the same thought as you, but at one point I ended up trying Iron Maiden for the self-healing instead of that to keep my sword on, which it was okay. It wasn't that bad, but it definitely wasn't as smooth as the scythe. The scythe is still my favourite out of all of the weapons, just for that self-heal. It's really nice. But I was tempted not to try it because I was like, wasn't so sure. But fuck it, it is what it is, bro. It's just a game at the end of the day, so I'll just fucking rock this scythe to 100 if I need to.
We're gonna do anything for now.
Do you actually? That's a good point. You know when we do this renown in this season, will that renown stick now to every season, or have we got to do that same grind every season?
I don't think so.
No, so
I think it's gonna be you have to do it.
So you're gonna get like the halfway mark like we all did before, but then that's it. You get nothing after that. You're done. Okay.
Yeah. Brutus came up with an idea last night. It was like, holy shit! How is no one fucking done this?
What's that? Anything good?
I've timed out like 4 times.
Wow. That's crazy.
So you join somebody's world, right? You want to do it as soon as you pretty much get like to the level where you can run more before.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do it more before.
No, you can do it. And yeah, that's why I did the wizard on.
And you all go to a different area. With different dungeons. Different areas.
When you say it counts for what? So like even if I'm in your game and I'm completing your dungeon.
Different dungeons. Yes, it counts fucking both ways.
Wow, that definitely is not supposed to happen.
Different dungeons, yeah.
You do.
For like 20 or 30 dungeons easy. Yeah.
I was gonna say you do realise they're gonna end up patching that. Because they'll patch that because they'll patch it because because they want to use that to slow people down as another grind. Like if people figured out that you could do, yeah.
I'll stop getting those videos. No one's done anything with this.
No. Maybe no one's found it. I mean, most people don't really think, you know what's a good idea? Let's fucking experiment with Renown. No, they just all experiment with builds, don't they? Yeah, I agree. Hey, hell yeah, man. That definitely isn't supposed to work like that though, because you go into someone else's map, right, and they're on their world, right, and but you get the renown as well. Yeah,
that's like you're completing quests, but you're both getting the credit for the quest, even though you're not actively.
Yeah, exactly.
The same quest.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a shared party quest.
Yeah, basically, but because of the way that their game works, where when you join someone else's game, you take on their map. Your progress is not supposed to advance at all in their game when you're in their party, in their instance. So the fact that it does means it's done.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I know it does. No, I'm not. I know it does. But think about it. Why would that make any sense at all? Because if I join Greg's game, yeah, but when I join Greg's game, right, it gives me his map, his world, his instance, right? There's nothing of mine in that game. It's his game. It is. That's what live service is. His own separate instance.
His point of reference.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. No. Yeah. 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 But the difference is that I'm not in my own world, so I won't get the credit. That's like that's like if I've unlocked a stronghold in my world and I go into Greg's world, for example, and he doesn't have it, by the same logic, then I should be able to go in that stronghold in those dungeons, but you can't. You can't go into them. If I'm in his world and he hasn't done that stronghold, I can't enter those dungeons either. Neither of us can. So by the same logic, the Renown should work the same way. I'm glad that it doesn't, because what you found actually literally...
I don't have the strongholds unlocked, but if I join Bruce's world where the strongholds are open, you can still pop.
Yeah, that's because it's the other way round. Yeah, that's because it's the other way round. If I don't have them unlocked, right, and you have them unlocked and I join your game, it's the same logic. Right, I can go into that. I can go into that stronghold. No, it's the same. No, it's exactly the same. Like literally the example I gave is just in reverse. Like if I join your game, right, and I don't have the strongholds, but you do, you completed all of them, I can go in those dungeons with you, right? Because it's your world and your instance. Whereas if you come into my world, right, where I've got none of them, you won't be able to enter them even if you've done it. That's what I'm saying. They're completely separate instances, completely separate maps with different progress.
Yeah,
and it's not supposed to.
The host of
yeah. Yeah.
Bypass the world not populating because of population.
Yeah.
Maybe it does auto-populate for the world.
Look, well, no, like I say, I don't have. I mean, it's great that you found it. What I'm saying is I'm pretty 100 that that's not supposed to work like that. I'm glad it does. I'm just saying it might get patched because I don't see them letting you do stuff like that because that, like, for how good that sounds. Right, for you being able to do that, like you said, you could cut that down by 4 times, and it's not like you have to do it like one person does it, then the next person becomes host, and then they have to do it. No, you literally, all 4 of you would get it done all at the same time, which literally, like Greg said, cuts the time down by 4. That's insane.
That's what we're doing right now, though.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I've only got one more area, so I don't even know if it's worth it. I've literally got one area left, and it's Kyrgyzstan.
Right, so what area are you doing?
I'm in Hog Bar.
If I had more than one area, it'd be worth me joining. Unless you guys need help, and you guys want it clearing, and you want me to help, I'll do that. Because it'd be fast. Yeah. But if I had more than one area, I would definitely take you up on that offer. But since I've just got Kyrgyzstan left, it's not even worth it. It'll be the same speed doing it myself.
Yeah, it's funny because last night I just got the Butcher. The Brutes is like
yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah, but I think I got like 2 or 3 times.
Damn, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's great. I mean, you say you're surprised no one's made a video on that. Watch this fucking shit. You'll probably go like a week or so. Be like, oh, look at this new thing I found, guys, with this fucking...
Yeah, next season, if they don't patch this, this is the way to do Renown.
This is the way. Yeah, just straight away.
Fucking World Tier 1.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, go to World. Literally, you get... Yeah, as soon as Renown is on the table, when you've got your character at least a little bit built up, that's the way. Every time. If they don't patch it, yeah. But they're definitely... But based on the way their world instances work, it definitely shouldn't work that way. But hey,
yeah, who gives
a fuck?
I literally went from falling asleep to like...
Yeah.
When Brooks was like, oh yeah, let's try this.
just to see, yeah.
I was wide awake. I was like, this is great. Like, knowing the fact that you get double, just because I had one other person there.
Yeah.
Actually made it somewhat, like, enjoyable.
Well, because you're getting...
Yeah, doing it one dungeon at a time, it's so boring.
Yeah. Because the thing is you know, the fact that it works both ways is what's crazy. So it's not like... Because you could look at it another way, and you could have 2 people in the same instance, right? Doubling up the speed.
Yeah, I thought it might just give it to me being...
That's what I thought. Yeah, because that's what it's supposed to do. If, like, for example, if like Greg went into one dungeon and you went into yours, it should just give you the Renown. Because it's your instance. It shouldn't give it to Greg either. But hey, who gives a fuck why it works? If it works and it saves time on the most boring thing in the entire game, then who cares? Who cares why? I just hope they don't patch it. I was just pointing out that we should prioritize it as a thing because genuinely they might patch it. And then
they patch it.
Yeah,
there'll be so much bullshit comments on their fucking subreddit and stuff.
Oh, 100%. The thing is though, because of the way their instances work, it would make sense if they patched it. Don't get me wrong, I don't want them to, but it would, because it doesn't work with the way they've built their instances. You're not both supposed to get credit when you're in one other person's game. You should only be able to make progress on their map, not your own. That's the way it works. So the fact that you can do that means that it's broken in some way. I'm just hoping that the thing is, it's these devs though, man. Like, I'd love to sit here and say they wouldn't patch that shit, you know, because it actually gives a way to farm renown that actually keeps you engaged because it's legitimately fast. But you've seen these devs, bro. They literally just try and suck joy out the game. So I'm not gonna lie, I'd just abuse that shit as fast as possible. Because I feel like they definitely would be looking to patch that shit. I'm hoping they don't do it by next season though, because that's when you'll feel it. If you get 4 people right at the start of the fucking season, you know, when you just rank your characters up and you just fucking blitz that.
Yeah, you can be done in a couple hours.
Bro. Yeah, because it doesn't take that long to do one area, but it is the fact you have to do it so many times. That's why you slow down, because it puts you off having to do so many fucking areas.
Anything else?
But yeah, that's fucking crazy, that is, man. I mean, that's a good find, guys. I mean, good job, Grats Brutus. You found actually probably one of the most useful exploits in the game, actually. That's one of the most useful ones you could possibly find. Because that is, yeah, doing that renowned shit.
Oh, it
Yeah, we
sucks.
sat there
It
and
took
did
me
that for
forever.
like a few hours, like last night. Since
Yeah, we
once
did it
you
for a
found
while.
it.
Well, yeah, but it's the fact of how fast you'll see the progress, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because by the time you've completed one area, if Brutus is doing an area, you've actually completed 2 areas. And then you're like, fucking hell, what, it's taken me a couple hours and I've cleared 2 areas. This is actually worth, you know what I mean? It's like, but when you're doing it by yourself, right, and you're clearing one area and it's fucking like, I might do one today or half today, you know, it's so slow. And then you're like you said, if you get 4 people right off the rip of a season, all of you can do 4 areas probably in about 2 hours. Slam that bitch on World Tier 1, right? Take the XP hit, you know, just to blitz the mobs and just fucking go to town. That is, yeah, pretty fucking nuts, man. Well, just cross your fingers no one posts that shit on YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hi, good luck.
You know Rob will fucking some cunt.
I don't think Rob won't find it. Rob won't find it. And the only reason I say Rob won't find it is because Rob fucking hyper focuses on breaking the game through builds and exploits. Why would he care about renown? He's not even. He just. Why would? I mean, all you ever tell me about that guy, and I bet I don't watch him, but all you ever tell me about that guy is how he just breaks every character. Plus, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I know it's not just him finding them, do you know what I mean? It's a community, but at the same time, it's still, yeah, fucking nuts.
Oh, he's got non-world gear. That's
yeah.
Cool. But people giving gear that's perfect, so it makes it fucking
yeah, that's...
easier for him. You don't have to go farm.
Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, but then you got to look at it this way as well, is it's like, can you imagine how long it would take him? He'd probably be able to do 1 video a season. If he had to farm himself. I mean, could you imagine that? You have 1 bad season and you don't get anything. You get no rolls whatsoever. That kind of screws you, doesn't it? So, I can see why they do it, but yeah, it's true.
Well, I watched Shroud, right? He's like in the Eternal Realm, and he was trying to kill Lilith right, with his rogue.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, I've only got a few tries left, and so I've only like he was using the 15% hit rate potions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've only got a few tries. Some dude walks up and gives him like 150 of those crit bugs.
Damn. Fucking hell.
And I'm sat there like, how fucking long have you been farming them? Like,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Farming them because I don't think I've had 150 those on like to play the game.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing, though.
I mean, right.
That's what it comes down to. Yeah, that's the thing with those guys, though. They get a lot of free shit. That's what.
Yeah, you should watch that Shroud video. He fucking loses it.
What?
He ends up killing Lilith to a bug, and he is not happy because he was fighting her for 6 days.
Wow.
Like
well, how did he kill her with a bug then? What happened?
So,
did it
you
just?
know where it spawns the little poison things on the platform where they shoot the little orc and the collier? They won't shoot them.
Oh, so they just stayed.
And that's pretty much as hard as you can do that fight. Like on that last little platform, you've got a dodge them things. Yeah, that's the hardest bit.
Well, he can go fight her again, can't he?
I mean, he can go for it again, but it's like his first completion.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what he was so annoyed about.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not really... I don't know why he's so surprised about that. I mean, everyone has, at this point, said, yeah, that fight's very buggy and it doesn't work properly. It's like full of bugs and shit.
Crazy part is when you think you killed it.
Yeah, yeah, I remember when I was... Yeah, you was doing it for Mary, yeah. You died a couple times to that, didn't you? You killed it with your druid. And then it did that shit, yeah.
The issue is the screen goes black.
So you can't see.
Where you've got to dodge. It's
Yeah. That's dirty. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking... That's so weird, man. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I actually think is? I genuinely think that they're hiring those new people for this game because they're scared of PoE. Like I was reading earlier, right? No, like I said, I've never played it, right? But I was just reading what these are the devs for PoE. They were talking about how shit this game is. Like they were trashing it. Which, you know, they will, won't they? Because it's direct competition. So I don't feel like that's... You know what I mean? It's direct competition. So, I mean, even if whether this game's bad or not is irrelevant. If you're a fucking direct competition dev, of course you're going to talk shit on it. But they were... One thing they said to me that intrigued me that will kill Diablo entirely if it ever comes true. Although it seems like a bit of a pipe dream. They said that they want to... Instead of doing what Diablo's doing, which is basically making it a corporate shill, they're trying to take it to be more like Elden Ring. And I was like, if you ever make a fucking PoE version that's like Elden Ring, Diablo will be dead permanently. If you ever get to that level, because Elden Ring, yeah, if you, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No, this game would be dead completely. It would never have players again. If they got to that level, like seriously got to that level. I'm not talking a little bit. I mean for real. They got to an Elden Ring level, but with PoE, this game would never have players. There'd be no point to ever play this game. It would be kind of like playing PES instead of FIFA. To the same comparison. It would literally be just such a downgrade that you wouldn't even make sense to play it. That's that, but I don't know. I think that's just them talking a big game because they know that Diablo's got a lot of shit recently. So you can't trust what those devs are saying because they'll want to talk shit on Diablo because it's a direct competition to their game. So I mean, you know, their comments honestly are completely irrelevant to this game.
The one thing about Path of Exile I will say is that game does not appeal to casual players.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I know.
And they turned around and said the game was never designed to be like that.
Yeah, but this is
basically.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, well that's fine, but then you have to understand that there's always going to be people like me, for example. I mean, I would probably rather play Diablo because I've noticed that with these types of games, I don't stick with them for that long. Like once I get to a point, unless PoE has some sort of thing where it constantly rewards you with progression for your time, maybe, because I don't know if it does because I haven't played it. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into it. Yeah.
And it does look better than this.
Yeah, I don't know. I know PoE is better than Diablo 4, but then again, most games are better than Diablo 4. But the thing
like
with...
It's like Diablo 3, like fast-paced,
yeah,
like crazy density with mobs, like crazy builds, like it's fun.
I think but then that's it, isn't it? It's like I don't know. We'll see, because let's say if it doesn't ever appeal to casual players, then there'll always be a market for Diablo, because Diablo is not a very complex game in compared to PoE. Like, you can play casually, and you don't even have to do any hard work either, because there's people who religiously make builds on this game. And if in doubt, go make a Necromancer, because I'm not going to lie, 90% of the skills on the Necromancer are literally so self-explanatory that you can actually just make your own build, and it will literally be almost as good as someone who's min-maxed it. Because they literally tell you exactly what they do and how they work exactly, unlike most of the other fucking classes, where there's some guesswork involved. Like, this class is really well detailed. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but like I've literally swapping stuff in and out, and you know exactly what it's doing, which is cool. The only thing where it gets complicated is I wouldn't even say the Paragon itself, but the glyphs. Like, for example, the glyphs that Rob runs on this build, I would never run those glyphs. You know what I mean? Like, I'd run more kind of like basic, straightforward ones. Like, I wouldn't combo these glyphs together, which is where you kind of get lost with how you'd lose damage. Yeah, I'm following. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm following it because one, it's going to be better than whatever I could build on my own. I know that, and it's a situation that I'm only casually playing this game. I'm not playing to be the best fucking necromancer on the game. I don't even know who that is, honestly. Never heard of him.
He made a good warlock in the Renown Run.
Right. Same thing.
And
give or take.
I think.
Yeah.
Was it Fish? Yeah, Fish, Brutus, etc. They all followed his build.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh yeah, he's got a build for that this is fucking build I've ever played.
But then does that I was gonna say, does that automatically mean that his necro is bad, right? Wasn't his necro?
Well, then Brutus tried to road build.
Right.
And that wasn't. That was also.
Fucking hell.
Well, yeah,
sorry.
you fucking said to put on a heart because they fucking have the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did figure out that he was doing the first half of the heart, but still like that.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, to be fair, that's the same thing with Rob. Like, he's got the Decrepify heart on, which I don't run. Because I think the crit one's better.
Yeah, I think the reason why he's doing that is
it's because no, you have to run it. It's not that you don't have a choice. Because the problem is you don't have enough slots on your boss. So if you have to run Blood Mist, you have no choice. Right, so if you want to run Blood Mist, you still need the Decrepify for the 20%, but you can't run it. So you need to get it through the heart. That's why. But you see, for me, I'm not going to be pushing that crazy because there's no reason to ever do that. There's no progress, there's no reward. I don't gain anything because pushing that, okay, yeah, you get better gear, like you said before, but by the time you want to push those dungeons, you're going to be near 100 or 100 anyway. Your gear's very unlikely to get any better. So it's really absolute, there's no progress, so there's no point. Like for me, you guys might, but you know, I'm someone who's I'm someone who's hyper focused on progress. So that's why I won't fight Lilith, because I see it's just a complete waste of my time, because I don't get any progress, I don't gain anything. I get a title and a mount that I don't care about because it doesn't do anything. If that mount was faster, even if it was something like that mount was faster than the other mounts, I'd do it. Even if it was something stupid like that, but it's nothing you gain. They don't give you anything, any incentive to kill it. That's the thing that annoys me. I wish they would, but like I said, that Varshan shit, that Varshan stuff, I think that's a real step in the right direction. Making it so it drops 800 gear that you can kill way before you're 100 at the point where you're trying to get upgrades. It might not drop that good gear. Yeah, that's true. But that's it. But look, well, no, that's not. Nope. Well, that's it. You see, well, that's where, see, for me, that's perfect, because I don't have an issue with having a challenge or something being difficult, but you've got to make it worth it. Like, Lilith is not a fucking easy fight, especially considering she's bugged out to fuck, which doesn't help, and she's still hard to kill, right? So even if you take all that into account, and there's still absolutely no reason to kill her. So it's like, unless you really just want the challenge and you've got nothing better to do,
yeah,
that's it. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with the challenge. But the way I look at it is, if you're going to make something difficult to kill and genuinely hard, where you've got to respec your build and set yourself up and stuff like that, even if there was loadouts, regardless, if you're going to do all that, make it worth killing. Like, give me something for killing. Like, make it so that I have some sort of advantage in the following seasons. Right, give me a faster mount, give me extra movements, and give me some sort of passive bonus. Nothing crazy, but give me a reason to kill it. Why would I want to waste my time doing something that's pointless? Like, that's all I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, not everyone's like that. Obviously, like you said, you just did it for the challenge, because you're not bothered if you get anything. It was tough, so you did it. And that's fair, that's fine. But even if they gave me something small...
I like stuff like that. That's why
yeah.
Like Dark Souls and Sekiro.
The difference is with Dark Souls and Sekiro, it's not really the same principle, because it's like when you work...
Oh no, they're actually at least fair.
Yeah, well, it's not even just that. Well, it's not even that. It's like those bosses, they're not a challenge for no reason. They're a challenge towards some progression in either the story or a side quest or an item. Like it's not even the same principle, because those challenges that they do, they reward you with something. So they give you a reason to kill it. Lilith gives you nothing. You gain nothing from killing her. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you get the title. Okay, well, who cares about the title? No one. Who cares about the mount? No one. That's the issue, right? It's like, that's what it is for me. It's like if you was to say, "Oh, go play Sekiro." Now, the only reason I wouldn't do it is because I seen how mad you got playing it, and I don't need that shit. Right? I saw how frustrated you got. It's a good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
there's a second one coming, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It did so well. It did so well on release.
I that fucking shit in a heartbeat. Yeah, if they bring out Sekiro 2, mate. Yeah, get on that shit. Trust me, I love it.
They just there's some other people. Some other people just left.
Lovely.
That did all them games.
Oh, well, the thing is that tends to happen recently. A lot of people are leaving, joining other places for money purposes.
Was a chick. Evidently, she worked on every one of them or something.
Oh.
She just left.
That sounds fun. That's like what happened to that Dying Light shit.
The best combat system I've seen in a Souls-like game.
Yeah, that's like that Dying Light shit where they're like main like story writer and art director left, and then the second one was fucking dog shit. It was terrible. They did the same shit with that. That was unlucky. Yeah, but that's the thing. But Souls games don't really fall into the same category as Lilith, because they either count towards some progression towards the story or an item or something. They give you a reason to kill it, right? That's like adding every Sekiro boss into the game, right? Except you don't have to actually fight any bosses to do anything. You can actually progress the story just by talking to NPCs, and you don't have to fight anything. It's just a completely passive game. There's no fighting whatsoever. You just talk to NPCs. That's literally what Lilith is. She has absolutely no benefits to killing her or fighting her and wasting your time. That's what annoys me. I just want them to put a passive in something. Give me a reason. Because I want to fight that bitch. I'm just not going to waste my time doing it, because it's not an easy fight. And you need a lot of items, and it could take me quite a while to kill it. I don't know how well I'd do on that fight. I'm usually pretty good at boss fights, but that boss fight is, like you said, extremely unfair. Like that shit is extreme. Oh yeah. I already know that type of mechanic, because you remember when we first did Elias has a similar thing. You know where the bullshit hitboxes, where nothing lines up at all. I know it's not the same comparison, but it's something similar, do you know what I mean? It's like where the hitbox don't line up at all, yeah. Yeah.
On that fight, it's crazy.
Yeah. Trust me, if I see, or you tell me about, because you watch a lot more videos about this game than I do, but I don't watch any videos on this game, to be frank. If you tell me, oh, they've added a fucking something, they've added a passive, so you tell me some shit like that, I'll go fight that shit straight away. Or I'll plan, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as you fucking give me the AOK that they've added something to that fight, a reason to kill it or a benefit, I'll go kill that thing straight away. Or I'll start trying, at the very least. But I just don't see the point, because especially since it's not an easy fight. You know, you could be there for a while. I mean, Shroud, who is a notoriously very good gamer in general, he struggled significantly. Now, I don't know how good he is at MMOs, to be honest. Like, MMOs are completely different to the type of games he plays, but he picks up games quick. That's undeniable. I've watched the guy play, he picks up games fast. So, if it took him that long, then unless I'm fucking some like fucking second descendant of God, it's probably going to take a fuck ton of time to kill that bitch. So I definitely want a reason to waste my time there. You feel that's yeah. That's what I'd love. I'd love for them to add something like that. I think they will. They might eventually add something for it. But I just don't think it's a priority right now, with everything else going on. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, honestly, a priority, what I'd really want is a season that has content. That would be nice. Especially because especially because if season 2 is good, I'm gonna be playing a druid. And well,
season 2 will have full content for season 1.
But there's
fucking shit.
Anything, as I say, anything's more than 0. I don't get me wrong. I know the hearts are content technically. Yeah, sure, okay. And another thing that concerns me, and I don't know if this is going to carry over, it's just a one-time thing, right? But a lot of people were attracted to the replay value of this game based on these quest lines that they've added. But the issue is that, as it turns out, these new quest lines they're going to be adding literally take you about an hour, not even, to complete. If they weren't locked behind the chapters. Like, the way they do it is to slow you down is you have to complete chapters and rank up before you can go and actually complete them. But if you take that away, it's less than an hour's worth of content. It's really poor. And I don't know whether it's going to stay like that or if they're planning to change that to add more. And it was just this season because they just didn't have enough time or staff or whatever. Add content. Well, I guess we'll find out, but it would be nice.
Hey, tell me if you guys get credit for this. So.
What are you doing?
So.
That was a side quest I just turned in.
I need time to do that.
Well, if the dungeon...
We have to have the quest on in our inventory for that to work.
Fuck. It was one of those ones where, like, in the dungeon I was doing, I picked up an item, and it was like, fucking turn this into cunt. Like, okay, cunt, take. No, I've done 4 dungeons so far.
Wait, only 4? Oh, wait, but then... Actually, does that still, you know, because you guys are all in different dungeons, it still adds the 4 times multiplier, though, right, to all the health. That still applies, right? No. So it stays what? So because they're not in there, it's just single. So it's like if you're playing solo.
When we first started doing like the 100,
yeah.
The way outside.
Right.
When I get to the end, I'll be at the end.
I was going to say, because I started before you guys, and I've cleared like 7 of these dungeons, and I started way after. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not...
Maybe it's not counting them all for me then.
Isn't it? Oh, just curious. Oh no, the only...
Some of the areas I've I'm just doing all the ones that I haven't done, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah. Well, like I say, next, yeah, well, you didn't know about it. Yeah, if you did it, if you do it all at the very fucking start, like you get 4 people in, and they rank their characters up, you know, as you do, and they do it, like you said, right at the start when no one's done any dungeons, you'll all fucking complete 4 areas, probably within like 2 hours. And then, to be honest, the last one you can just do yourself, because it'll be the same time anyway, but it's just 1 area. That's way better than fucking 5. Way better. Yeah, trying this site out. This site is so nice, man. It's just so easy. Yeah, but considering the fact that mine are bad, like my temerity pants are literally the lowest roll possible as well. They're not even a good version, and it still works pretty damn well. Temerity pants are just broken in general. Like they're just really, really good because of the self heal.
They get better after that.
Why are they changing? Are they changing the pants and
stuff? Pair. Yeah. They're giving them defensive rolls, I think. 1 or 2 defensive rolls.
Ah, yeah. Instead of yeah, if you're getting defensive rolls off them as well. I don't know. Do you need to find a new pair, or will they just update the stats on them?
They said you have to find a new pair.
Right. Okay.
They're not going to auto-correct stuff in people's inventories. They can't go back.
Right. Fair enough. Well, either way, still, I mean, it don't really matter anyway. Because when does that update come out? Is that for season 2, or is that coming Is that coming in season 1? Is that the next patch?
It was supposed to come out today.
Oh, well, I haven't had an update yet.
It's like next week.
Is that with the sorcerer? Is that coming with the sorcerer patch?
I think it's on the 8th or something.
Is that coming? I'm presuming the sorcerer patch is in that, right? With the
everybody's,
I think so.
Everybody's getting nature buffs.
Yeah.
It's a huge one.
I need time to do that.
They're changing legendary aspects, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they're changing the XP rates back as well. They're changing the XP back.
Yeah.
Fix that shit.
Mob density.
Yeah.
Hellside and a nightmare.
Yeah, I think they just
guaranteed legendaries off loot midgets, bosses over level 35.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, they're just turning it into a game for you. So just taking some of the grind out, basically, and giving you more opportunities.
Giving more XP too, from 50 to 100.
Yeah. I think they thought, oh, you know what's a good idea? Slow the game down more, and then they realise that their game's going to die.
I think the mob density thing is gonna be huge.
It
That's
will,
an
yeah.
XP buff right there.
Massive XP buff,
shit.
yeah. Well, the thing is with the Helltide is that they could technically leave those chests the same as well if they add more mobs. Because the thing I dislike about Helltide is that the lower the time gets, the more mobs spawn. So you have to really, it's like if you go in there right at the start of 50, some of the areas have almost no mobs at all, and then there's other areas that are larger that have quite a few that spawn. So it's very inconsistent. It'd just be nice to have a lot more mobs that you can kill, because that Helltide gets a lot of that gives you a lot of levels. That shit does. If you've got an area where there's a lot of mobs, even though it's an overworld, it's quite a good.
Yeah, but now you don't have to go in there. So people ain't going in there.
No, there's no point.
You get Forgotten Souls fucking salvaging now, so you don't have to go in there.
To be honest, I just go in there for like any target farming. But the thing that's been annoying is it's like every fucking neck piece that I get is just sacred. So I was like, fuck this. Because the neck piece is the only thing I can't get for this class. I've literally had multiple things for everything, but not the neck piece. But I've had like the roll that I need, but then the rest of the stats are the shittest things I've ever seen. Like honestly, you think that shit's blue.
Fucking teleport piece of shit.
What would be fucking nice is if you go watch this campfire thing and the new people they hire actually have a soul. That would be nice. Like when I saw the devs, I realised why this game is the way that it is. Like I know that they'll only show you certain devs that are PR trained. All of them have to be corporate PR trained, but still, it's like when I look at those devs. Oh, the butcher spawn. Where is it? Oh, I see his head.
That's the trailer or whatever.
Bro.
On the far left, every time it looks like he wants to kill the rest of them.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, when you see him,
Shoot everybody.
like, bro, like, yeah, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, no wonder this game looks like this. If your devs literally look like they're about to fucking end it all. I'm like, fucking hell.
Rope is on their neck.
Yeah, literally, like, I'm pretty sure there's a rope around their neck and so they're just waiting for someone to kick that fucking chair whilst they're on the live stream. I'm sitting there and no wonder the game looks like this. Like, you need someone who has some fucking, and anything, like, they literally look dead inside. I'm like, it's crazy. I don't know what's up with them, and they need to get more friendly, like, fucking people that look like they've got life left in them. Like, I don't know. I mean, then again, saying that, I'd hate to think how bad the working conditions are at Blizzard. It must be one of the worst places I bet you can work. If you're not a fucking director or upper management.
Wow, this bullshit.
Of course, that's a trap.
You know what I was thinking though? You know with these temerity pants, if you're running the site, I think it might be better to take Edge Master's aspect off. and run the, if you can run it, I don't know, I presume, can you run the one with the barrier? Because there's one where it gives you a higher percentage, like it gives you like 25 or 26% whilst you have a barrier. I think that'd be better than Edgemasters if you can run it on gloves. Because it would give you a higher roll.
Lucky hit.
No, there's one, it's like when you have a barrier you deal like 26% more damage or something at max roll. I don't know what it's called. But it,
That's actually a point, yeah.
But
yeah,
I'm
pretty sure that only rolls that high on a 200 weapon.
Maybe, I don't know. If it doesn't roll more than 20% or 20, if it rolls at 20, it'd be. If it doesn't roll at 20, it's not worth it, obviously. But it'd be better on bosses, especially than the Edgemasters, because you burn your essence on bosses. Whereas that, as long as you have a barrier, and all you have to do on bosses is just pop a potion to keep your barrier up. Problem solved. You know, whilst it's alive, if you can't, as you go into the room, yeah. I was just thinking that that will give you more damage than Edgemasters because they're both just flat percentages. But obviously, you know, normally you don't run Temerity Pants on here. You're just not supposed to run them. So I get why you run Edgemasters. I have one, but I don't know what it rolls at on arms. I actually should look. Maybe, hold on, I think I have one in my bank. When I get out of here, I'll have a look to see. Because it's on. I've got it on a one-handed weapon, and I think it says 26, but I'll see. I'll go have a look at it.
Can I complete this fucking dungeon? What the fuck?
Because I was just thinking about that, like,
yeah.
you definitely get more damage out of that. Gimme.
You fucking dirty bitch. Killed a little bit of fucking unique item. It's a fucking amulet.
Have you not got your helmet yet? You not managed to get it yet?
No. It's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I've had 4 of those today.
Oh, you're dead inside, so yeah.
Oh, is that your comeback? When you're dead inside? I was dead inside today.
It's always like that though with me. There's always one item I can't get in season.
Yeah, I know. It's the same for me. The neck piece. I can't get a neck piece. It's always. That's what.
The Umbral ring in the fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
On season.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared about playing that druid, because it's going to be like that with me. There's going to be
so many pieces for that you need.
Yeah, I know.
The class doesn't work.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, I know there'll probably be at least one piece. You know, you just can't get to drop at all. And I'm worried that that's going to cripple the build. But it is what it is. It's the only class I haven't played, so it'll be the class I pick next for the next season. Presuming they don't nerf it into the ground, because I'm a little bit worried, because you know that broken aspect. I'm worried that they'll like over nerf the class. They probably won't, but just thinking it's a possibility.
Well, they've already nerfed it once. Oh, so you're not permanently unstoppable anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was pretty stupid, to be fair, wasn't it? Check it. Yeah, I do have one. It goes to 25% at the moment, but that's on an offhand. Let me check what it is on arms. See if it goes to 20. Even if it goes to 20, it'll be better. Take that off. If it goes, yeah, it can go on arms. I've tried, honestly. Yeah, it can. Let's see. Yeah, it goes to 25%. Yeah. So it did. It says 15 to 25%. This one I've got is 20. That's better than the Edgemasters, because if you've got a barrier all of the time, even on bosses, you're getting that flat 20, where you won't get that with Edgemasters on bosses. Yeah, I'm gonna put
yeah,
that.
That's something to definitely try.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my arms. Fuck it. I mean, I did have a perfect rolled Edgemasters at 20% on there, but the fact that this is 20 to 25. I can get 5% more damage, and I always have a barrier, so it's going to equal more damage.
Oh, what do you mean? I got that 12% Edgemasters.
I've got a 13 in the bank. I got it earlier, but you know, because I have perfect rolled arms, that's why I put it on. I wouldn't normally do that, but I have literally perfect rolled arms, so I'm like, if I'm not going to put it on a perfect roll, I'm never going to put it on anything, obviously. So I was like, fuck it. But now you've convinced me to use the scythe, which I don't regret at all, because it's actually really good. I was like, you know what?
Just, to me, it just makes the class feel like a lot smoother to play. Like you're not running spamming potions non-stop.
Yeah. The thing that I didn't like is, and you can't run it without it.
time to do that.
But yeah, it's.
Sorry, I just got that.
When you say drops reset, what, from vendors?
Shops, yeah.
Hmm. Which is out soon. Yeah.
Alright, found a loot. Where is
There
he
you
at?
go.
Yeah, so have I, and I'm fucking hunting that fucking fat
Go
boy
on,
down.
get him.
But I ain't found him.
I'm looking for his ass too. Checking every fucking crack. Come here, bitch.
I feel like, you know
I want that
how,
mount.
you know how in the delves you could get like a group of fucking goblins? I feel like there should be
There's that new map.
a low chance to get a group of butchers.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Just
Terrifying.
like you just
so good.
imagine if you just went into a delve and there was like 20 butchers in there, just sitting there.
I don't know about 20, maybe about 3.
Yeah, but even still,
Imagine,
I
no,
mean,
imagine you went over to fight that world boss, that summoner.
oh
and
yeah,
he
he's
just starts spawning a shit
Yeah.
ton of butchers. Like, that was so funny.
or you just hear his fucking fresh meat about 1,000 times, and you just get fucked.
Fucking Jack now.
Yeah, when I was in Kyrgyzstan, I was fucking in that dungeon for like 40 minutes. Going around those bullshit fucking... It's got some of the worst dungeons in the game because you have to go just run around for 30 minutes and I have no movement speed because I'm a necromancer. I mean, even with all the fucking like buffs and stuff, I'm still slow compared to a rogue. Like, back playing the rogue, I miss that movement speed.
Yeah, Brutus is rogue. It's hard and fast. Like, I keep up with him running. But when he starts doing his dashing shit,
Yeah. Yep. That's it, man. That's the issue. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, the Necros, it seems like it's just built like a glass cannon, really. It's like you just fucking walk around just annihilating everything, but you have no movement speed. I mean, you could definitely give this class movement speed if you wanted to, like to make it a lot faster, but why sacrifice all the damage to make it faster? Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is already better. This barrier thing. So, and this is only at 20%. At 25, it'll be stronger. Obviously, if you can get one at 25, keep an eye out for it.
I'm pretty sure you can get that as a codex.
Maybe, but you ain't gonna get it at 25. There's no. Well, actually, wait. What's your? Didn't you say yours? Yeah. 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 I'd run it then if you can, because it's 15 to 25. So if you can, it'll give you more. Plus on bosses, it'll be stronger because even when you lose essence when you're spamming your bone spear, you'll still keep that max percentage because you'll have the barrier. So yeah, definitely the way, man. Yeah, this is just it's weird. I'm not. Yeah. I don't. Okay. So there's no actually going. Do you know what might be a good idea is? I just thought about this, completely random, but what if Brutus tried to help DJ with his tank? Because I feel like he'd listen to Brutus more. Brutus been tanking for a long time. Is that a no-go? I know it's completely off topic, but
cool.
I know it's off topic, but I just thought about it because Brutus has been tanking for such a long time. It's literally his main. So I thought maybe he'd listen to Brutus over you. Because it's literally it's his main class.
God damn, he's fucking tank as a motherfucker. Die, bitch. Made me use the health potion. I don't see no fucking mount.
Did you guys all get like some new mount as well from that Howitzer area? Because when I did it, I got that there's a new mount you get from that. Is that the one you were talking about? That new mount?
Oh, the butcher dropped them out.
Oh, does he? What the fuck is that? That's gonna look sick.
It kind of looks like a little bit. It's all red.
Yeah.
It's like meaty looking raw blood.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a mount you get from that howitzer area when you 100% it. I got that, and it looks pretty cool. Ow. Hello.
Kill all enemies. Of course they do.
Yeah, I hate that shit, man.
There's a fucking lot of elite. No way.
What I'm gonna do?
I just fucking
I'm gonna.
recorded that was the most relief I've ever seen in one spot.
What I want to do is I want to hit what's it called? I want to hit this waypoint here whilst I'm here because I forgot last time, and
then there's a
that'll be
pylon right
handy.
there.
Well, I'll get a +20 for it, which is nice. I think there's just one area. I think there's just one, but even if there's more than one, it's fine. But we'll hit them because they give you +20, and it'll put us right next to here. Although I don't think we need to leave anyway. Should I clear this? Yeah. It's 106. I don't know whether to make this my last one because we've done quite a bit, and you know we'll have to do more Renown tomorrow. But it's a shame we got told about it tonight because I literally finished off that area today. But there's really no point joining and doing that because we have one area left, so it will not speed it up. The only way I would speed it up is if 2 people did every dungeon, but the problem is if they did all the ones in my instance, you know what I mean? Like everyone was just in Kyrgyzstan. Then it would speed that shit up. But yeah, besides that, it won't do anything. Wait, what's that? Oh my god, that's a unique helmet. Let's see what it is. Hold on. What is it, boys? Oh, would you fucking look at that? It's the helmet you want, Grant.
You actually stink of pieces,
I don't know what you are. It's just it is what it is, man. I mean, I've got quite a few of them. Look on the bright side, you don't need the helmet, bro. Overrated. At least you have a crazy good scythe. You know, that's a benefit. That's literally better. That is literally better than the helmet. I mean, that helmet is really good, but that scythe is better than that helmet. That's fucking.
It's just that's one of the biggest upgrades.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Well, it's not even if you have a good helmet. Just in general, it is a really good helmet. Yeah. Well, you could get one of those uber unique ones. You never know. I mean, not sure if your drop chance is good enough for that or your luck just in general, but maybe. Where the fuck is this guy, bro? Keep going.
Who's low?
There he is.
Like
This is
I mean, you can just do it that way as well. Like that.
I think I have them all.
Yeah, there's a campfire up here. That Scott's Glen. There's a campfire up here. It's not unlocked.
I have all waypoints unlocked on mine.
I don't know why that's not unlocked. Because I know for a fact I did it in my game. I know I did.
I just checked. I looked at the map and
Yeah, there was
checked.
a
It says
shrine in my game, and I completed that.
oh, then yeah, I had to complete it too. I've completed all the strongholds. It's just glitched out or something.
Well, that's a little unfortunate. It doesn't really matter.
Maybe let's see if it lets me unlock it again.
Ain't no way it's going to give you renown for that, surely. I wouldn't be surprised if this game is very buggy, so, in Season 1.
Fair trade. Anything else?
Not bad, honestly.
I'm gonna check on that first just to make sure.
Right, I'm calling it. Right, I'm going to call it for tonight.
Oh yeah, it's saying I don't even have that one, honestly.
We'll finish it. We'll finish it tomorrow.
No, I know. I fucking
Because we did a little bit, but we'll finish Kyrgyzstan tomorrow,
deal.
and then we'll have them all done. So I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one.